Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Hello, it's Emma from the Swift Quilting Company. I just wanted to wish everybody on Sewing Street, from the behind the scenes crew to the presenters to all the viewers, a very happy Christmas and a fabulous New Year. Cheers!
Hello everyone. Merry Christmas from Jane Greenoff. See you in the new year. Bye.
Hello everyone, it's Cara. Just popped by to wish you all a really happy Christmas with your family and friends. Wishing you every happiness for 2022, and I look forward to seeing you on Sewing Street. Happy Christmas, bye!
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us. Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Yes, new shirt. Thank you, Lo and Jeff. This is my Christmas present. Lovely, isn't it? Right, I've got so much to cram in today. So should we start with the early bird? You get Osnaburg, metre and a half already cut. It's pre-cut to 1.5 metres. So if you buy two, you will get two of these. But look at that. If you do embroidery, if you do red work, right, this is not today's price. It will be tomorrow's price, but it's not today's price. Ready? Going to, now remember this is for 1.5 metres, remember, £6.50. £6.50 for 1.5 metres. Look, you get all of this, 1.5 metres, right? It's lovely. So, as I was saying, if you do red work, if you do embroidery, if you want it for the back, Emma, I've just said, I'm echoing really badly, I'm afraid. If you do any of that, backs of quilts, backs of cushions, backs of, this is gorgeous fabric. Natural seeded cotton Osnaburg. And it feels, oh, it's gone now. It feels beautiful, feels absolutely gorgeous. It is 46 inches wide. It is 100% cotton. I'd give it a wash before you used it. What would you want to use it for that for? I think it might be a bit loose weave for ragdolls, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, now, well, no, I suppose it would be. I suppose it would be all right for a rag doll. I'd be frightened the weave was a little bit too open because it's got to be open for when you do your cross stitch and your embroidery and things like that, hasn't it? I get you, she says, I get you. Right, okay, keep going through on this. Glennie says good morning. Pam says good morning. Suzanne says good morning. Love the new shirt from Lo and Jeff. This for my Christmas present. Claire says good morning. Claire. Hannah's been fixing her, so she's a little bit wobbly, but so she sits straight today. She's had a few Christmas sherbets, apparently. Cousin Susan says hello. Margaret wasn't feeling too good yesterday. How are you feeling, Margaret? She says morning. Where's it gone? John, Hannah and Emma. Now it is Emma's last day with Hannah today. I know I'm on Emma's last day on Thursday, but this is the last day that the three of us are together. What was that word? Oh, okay. Hannah says she's going to be sadder. I don't know what she's going to be sadder than. Morning, John and team, says Laurie. Shanaz says good morning. Princess says good morning. Right, whilst you are checking out on your Osnaburg, I've got 2 announcements to make. First big announcement. Slide. Mandy Shaw joined Sewing Street on January 2022. In January 2022. Mandy Shaw of Dandelion Designs joined Sewing Street. Look, that's happiness when we were at Festival of Quilts on the top one, and then we were at Sewing Quarter on the bottom one then. So Sewing Quarter was us before. Anyway, she joins us at the end, I think it's the end of January she joins us, right? Now, it's not a huge shock to all of you because yesterday, Sally Ann Harrison said, what date's Mandy Shaw starting then? That was the first thing. Secondly, Mandy put on her Facebook page a couple of weeks ago that she was coming here. And then, of course, I did my Facebook Live. She came to my house, didn't she? We did our Facebook Live. And we announced it then as well. So it's sort of third, you might not have heard yet. Mandy Shaw joined Sewing Street in January 2022. She's Dandelion Designs, if you don't know, and you want to go and have a look at her. Right. The other announcement is I will be here. That didn't look quite right then, did it? I will be here with Hannah on Christmas Day, and we will be reading out messages. She's waving. We'll be doing, I don't know why I'm doing that. On the screen, there'll be like holly and things like that around the edge, and we'll write up the messages, right? If you want a message read out on Christmas Day, email studio@Sewing Street, but put in the top line, Christmas message. And then it goes in a special folder, and then the marketing team will write it all up lovely on thingies up until Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day, if any come in live on Christmas Day, Hannah will be writing them up like that. And also, on the schedule, I don't know if you've seen this yet, at 11 o'clock it says, John Scott sings Christmas. What is it? Singing requests from the viewer. Sing along with John. I won't be. I will not be doing that. We have no musical right, so we can't do it. Secondly, I can't sing to save my life. And I only know a few. I don't think they're worried about selling anything. They just wanted me to sing. Anyway, that will not be happening. Right, okay. Claire says, doesn't the rabbit look sweet? June says, morning, everyone. Jill says, morning. Jan, the other Jan, says, morning, John and everyone. June says, great news about Mandy. You two are fabulous together. Patricia says, good morning, John. Love you from Blackpool. Good news. Claire says, love you and Mandy together. Donna says, good morning. Lynn Tuitt says, fantastic news that Mandy Shaw is joining you. Just love everything she designs. Great short shirt choice, Lo. There you go. Lo bought me this for my Christmas present. I haven't opened my presents early. I just got a parcel. I got the man came yesterday. Ding dong. DPD. So I opened it and this was in it. Anyway, £6.50 for 1.5 metre of Osnaburg. Now, remember, if you multi-buy, you get 2 pieces of 1.5 metres. They're not joined up. Jill on my bottom. Brilliant. Mandy Shaw coming to play on Sewing Street. Fantastic. Best wishes from Jill in Kent. There you go, Jill. So you weren't watching Sally Ann yesterday. Which so what day does Mandy Shaw start? There you go. Andy says, morning, John and the gang. Loving the new shirt. Great news about Mandy joined the team. Oh, yeah. Now, how good have we got Osnaburg? Because Mandy uses Osnaburg a lot, not for her kits. No. £6.50 for 1.5 metres. Natural sea. Oh, I was doing a bit. What? Oh, Elliot's in, everyone. He's not here for the day. He's going home again now. Message, you look lovely in that shirt. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Pauline says, morning, John. Get ready for work. Watching before I can go. Heidi says, can you tell me, is there a bird of the month this month? Yeah. When's the bird of the month, please? It's because they brought the robin. The robin should have been this month, and they did it last month, so you can make it in time. So it's usually, is it next week? Hang on. Oh, excuse me, you can't be doing that. You know the social distancing, well, it's gone. Emma's leaving, but she could leave her germs with Elliot. Elliot, put your clothes back on. Could somebody please ask scheduling when... What, the December one's in January? Oh, we're a bit confused by it all, but I'll try and find out for you. Who was that for? Heidi. Could you write that down? Yeah. Crazy Lorraine says, good morning. Good morning, Crazy Lorraine. Have you all checked out? You all done with this? Naturally seeded cotton Osberg, get £1.5 m. Look. £1.5 m there for £6.50. It will go back up to £7.49. Was it £7.49? Yeah, it goes up to £7.49 at midnight tonight. Remember, 1p&p for the whole day. Okay, that's enough chitter-chatter now, thank you. Morning, John. Feeling really poor. Oh, now here you go. Feeling really poorly after my Moderna booster on Monday, staying in bed, watching my favourite TV legend. What, is Eamon Holmes on today? On Sewing Street with a nice cup of tea. Leanne, it's really funny because everybody I know that's had the Moderna has had a funny turn to it. Emma's going for hers tomorrow afternoon. No, is it tomorrow afternoon or Thursday? Tomorrow afternoon. Oh, tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, isn't that weird? I thought we had a day and then Emma was leaving. I didn't realise she was leaving tomorrow. Anyway, message on my bottom. Love, love, love you and Mandy together. Love the new shirt from Margaret in East Yorkshire. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you, Lo, for my lovely shirt. Another message. Good morning, John. Looking lovely as always. Merry Christmas from Lisa and Rio. Who's Rio, Lisa? Is he a Mexican lover? Or is he your dog? Rio. Who do you reckon Rio is? Oh, cat. They think it's a cat. I still haven't sorted out Cherry's cat yet. What is Osnaburg for? Danny, I did say. Right, so if you do red work, cross stitch, embroidery, anything like that, you can use it for that. You can use it for the back of quilts. You can use it for the back of cushions. You can use it for all sorts. It's got an open weave, so it's really, really easy to do cross stitch and embroidery on. Bye, Elliot. That was him just popping in for the day. Apparently, I said on air yesterday he was married. I don't remember saying that. I said he was married on air. He's not married. Oh, bird of the month. Heidi. 28th of December, bird of the month. 28th of December. See, we're fully interactive. Fully interactive, Heidi. I hope you're still there. Yeah, Elliot was in there hugging and kissing and slobbering over Emma. No. Morning, John. Let's hope there's no gremlins today. Oh, there will be. He wants pardon? Okay. That's not today, that's tomorrow. £6.50. For £1.5 m. Oh, here you go. Lots of people saying they had Moderna and they were fine. can only tell you about my friends. I had Pfizer. I was fine. But no, I can only tell you about my friends who've had it. And all my friends who've had it all had a bit of a turn. But lots of people saying it's fine. So I don't mean to scandal monger. Heidi says, thank you, Hannah. Anne says, will Emma pop on to say goodbye? Yeah, not today. Tomorrow she's got a new T-shirt she's going to wear tomorrow. Painkillers and a good sleep of work wonders, says Margaret. Leslo. Oh, he's giggling. It's my... Hang on. Oh, Rio. He's giggling. It's my son. He watches your... Oh, so it's a lovely name, but I just imagine this very... It's a child, though. Sorry. Lisa. Whereabouts in Lincolnshire are you? We used to live in Louth. Morning, John. Could we have a close-up of the Osnaburg, please? There you go, Emma. Come on, come as close as you can. Yes, Lo, that is one of Claire's bunnies on the tree. It went up. There it is, close up of your Osnaburg. Who was that for? Shazza. Not your mum, Shazza, is it? Your mum suddenly started putting pictures on Facebook. Not yours, Emma. I don't know your mum. 6.50. Natural seeded cotton Osnaburg. Today's early bird, you get 1.5 metres for £6.50. It will go back up to £7.49 at midnight tonight. Right, moving on. Shall we look at today's menu? I don't know what it's going to say, but here we go. Little Paul did it yesterday. Here we go. Menu. In your own time. Emma! Right, so 8 o'clock we've got fabrics. No description, no nothing. We've got a brand new collection of fabrics and some of Hannah's favourites. We've got Frosty morning fabric collection with Dawn Taylor at 9 o'clock, where she is making all of these goodies. And it's a brand new panels. They're brand new panels designed by Sewing Street. What did I have at the top? That had a funny number at the top of that one. Okay. Anyway, that's 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Yvonne McAtamney is in the building in her Christmas outfit. There are some treats in store. So it's the best of the year. We've got the beauty spa. This is the wrong order, but we've got the beauty spa. Actually, that's the wrong colour. That's my bad. We've got the Sandra bag. Emma. Oh, there's that one. That's lovely. I've not seen these. Yeah, keep going. Okay, so what about all the others then? We've got the quilt. We've got the sailboats. We've got the block of the month. We've got all sorts of things. I think this is where Emma got waylaid because she was taking pictures of all these. She got waylaid, didn't she? 11 o'clock, travel mug bag with Dawn Taylor. That is a panel, gorgeous panel. You can make the bag, or have you got a picture of the wall hanging she did? Oh, the iron's just fallen on the floor. Those panels are available in a kit and on their own. I'll show you when we do the what's it called? Pre-order. They're all there and they're all in the wrong order apparently. And then we go to Yarn Lane. And Sam Sabido is in. Now, if you go follow her Facebook or her Instagram, she's doing the ripple jumper. I was a bit miffed because she'd put a picture of her wearing the snowflake jumper. And I was like, oh, brilliant, we're doing this. I'll look lovely in that. So then she said, I'm coming to do the ripple. And I said, no, snowflakes. She went, no, we did the snowflake in July, John. That was Christmas in July or Christmas in August. We've got a new extension lead and everything. Anyway, there are 3 ways you can get in touch. The first way is email. studio@sewingstreet.com. Don't forget to get your Christmas messages in as well. Just put Christmas at the top and then your message. There it is, studio@sewingstreet.com. Write in the top thing Christmas or Christmas message so Hannah knows to put it in the right box. But you can send your ordinary messages there as well. On Facebook Live, which are the ones I've been shouting at. Are there any more? Hang on. Only one. Julie. Morning, John and team. Morning, Julie. Love your hat. She made the Adams Baker Boy hat. It looks lovely. Or you can get to the website. Oh, it's Fabulous Fabrics on there, look. Paul just missed off Fabulous, that was all. Click on Watch the Show Live. We're not quite sure as well how he's feeling today because he had his stitches out yesterday. And I'll tell you a story in a minute. Right, so anyway, look, you can write in the box there on the right-hand side, send message to studio. You do have to be logged in to do this, so she won't be able to send it. Hello, says Hannah. Right, if you scroll down the page, in a minute there will be 2 columns. There will be show deals, which are things we've shown already. And then on the right-hand side, we've got pre-order. So this is the first hour. They're Hannah's favourites. Cute, aren't they? Then we'll get to the brand new fabrics in a minute. There's Hannah's favourites still. Hannah's favourites, Hannah's favourites. Hannah's favourite. There we go. These are all the new fabrics. How lovely are they? They're all brand new fabrics, this 8 o'clock hour. Then at... Oh, no, I don't know which order we're going in. Hang on. Okay, there's no photo of the bundle. I'm going to blame Kate Pip. Right, then we've jumped to Yvonne McAtamney. You need to tune in for that hour. There might be some surprises, some questions, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay, then that's now 10 o'clock there that we just went up there. Then, right now we're into 11 o'clock. So that's the panels. We've got the coffee panel and the tea panel. That's the tea one. I believe in you, it says. What's that going to do with tea? Oh, positivity. Got it now. Got it. And then we've got the coffee one. Oh, we're not stopping on the coffee one. There's the coffee one. Cappuccino. Coffee talk, that says. Oh, coffee time anytime. Well, it's not really, is it? Because you can't really have it just before you get to bed. Well, apparently they say if you have it at night time, you have to be in bed and asleep within 15 minutes. Anyway, then we've got the fabric ribbons. Now, they're the bundles of the things that Dawn's going to make. Then I'm a bit confused now. So then we're going to... Right, then there's some of her patterns. Right, now we're going to 9 o'clock. So this is the new fabric, exclusive to Sewing Street. So that's your 2.5-inch strips. You've got your hexes. You've got your 5-inch squares. You've got your fat quarters. And there's a bundle where you can buy all the panels together. There, saving £12.99. So it's like getting one of them for free, isn't it? The hexes for free, maybe. They're not in size, what's it called? Proportion, yeah. Then I'm not sure. Oh, then we got recently viewed. See, those are the things that Emma missed out. The lovely, brightly coloured quilt at the bottom there. No. Go back up. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, Hannah, have you got... Now, Hannah arrived this morning. Her Uber got lost in all the... There's lots and lots of road works and everything like that. The Uber driver got lost and everything. Then she arrived. We were all chatting. About an hour later, I just looked at her and I went, you've still got toothpaste all around your mouth. Now, you know, normally you get a bit of toothpaste here or here. Hers was like she'd done a whole lip liner. Well, why would it be round all the way around if it was the cup? Oh, it's the foam from our coffee. Because I did the Starbucks run this morning. Well, I've done it really well because I've done it so often. That's how I've done. No, I'm not complaining. Yeah, you can do... Oh, Emma will be gone. No, it'll be cheaper. No, there won't be an empty chair where you are, Emma. Somebody does have to fill it. Right, come on, let's do some fabrics. It's 20 past already. Brand new fabrics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 fabrics, 6 metres of fabric, £83.88. It's called Leaf Dance. And if Little Boy was here, he'd say that was unbelievable. But he's not here. Oh, well, let me tell you this story very quickly, right? So he's going on to have his stitch sack. He's just had 2 tears in his knee tendon stitched by, what's it called? Keyhole surgery and everything. I feel sorry for those surgeons and those nurses, I really do. But anyway, he was complaining about having to wear his paper pants, right? He could, can I not keep my Calvin Kleins on? They went, no, put your paper pants on. Yeah. Anyway, he was saying about having his stitch out. Oh, so it's fine. It's fine. I thought normally they just did dissolvable ones, but no. Anyway, so he's going to have that. I told him a story about I used to have a mole. All the boys in our family, we all had a big mole on the side of our face here, like a big, big mole. So we all had to have them removed because we had to have them tested and things like that. So I had mine taken out and everything, had it stitched up, went a week later, have the stitches out. And I said to the nurse that take them out, oh, that doesn't feel quite right. She said, off you go. So I went home. About 4 days later, I was in college, right? And I was like this. I thought, oh, that's a bit itchy. And then I went like that. And this great big piece of blue suture thread just came out of my face like that. And it was fine after that. It was absolutely fine. So I told Paul that yesterday. After showing him my pussy Whitlow, right? Because I've got a really bad Whitlow on my finger and it's so... I'm not going to show you. I've got a plaster on it. It's it's bright green this morning. And I showed it to him and he nearly fell off his stool. Fabric... £83.88. Brand new collection right now. We have got it in a bundle, but they are all available by the half metre. Message on my bottom. Oh, I'm moving house on Friday. I've got you on whilst I'm packing. You keep me going. The Dolly Clowen to all from Anne in the Isle of Anglesey. Thank you, Anne, my love. You have a lovely time. When are you moving? Friday. That's very close to Christmas, isn't it? I was supposed to move originally to my new house this week, but it got postponed to January. I'm not now, 10 years ago I'm talking about. Here you go. Aren't those colours glorious, though? £83.88. Now, if you buy this, they've already been cut into half-metre pieces, right? So you just get half-metre each. But I know what you're doing. You're looking at that one thinking, oh, I could make a lovely whatever out of that. And you'll want 2 metres of it. We can do that in a minute because I'm going to do them all by the half-metre. I know, they're beautiful, aren't they? So do you want me to start anywhere in particular? Hang on, let's just do that one. Okay, that one. Yeah, I'm just moving them into their designs. I'm not quite sure why I've got paw prints in the middle of it. Here we go. Oh, dogs walking in the leaves. Right, now, I need to warn you, whenever we bring you a patchwork fabric, you go crazy for it. Isn't that lovely? This is just called Patchwork Multi. Now, here I am going on and on about how fabrics are going to go up. They're going to be £8.50, £8.50, £8.50, £6.99. Brand new, 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable. You do get half a metre in the bundle, but if you want more than half a metre to make a tablecloth or something. Stuart says, morning, John and all. Had my booster, all up and well. I've got a bit of a sniffly nose. Well, it is December. Who hasn't got a sniffly nose in December? Tree says, morning, everyone. Lo said she had a whitlow on her thumb. So painful. I ended up putting a needle. Well, the thing is, Margaret said that to me yesterday. Put a needle through a flame and... I couldn't do it on my own. Anyway. Oh, soak your poorly finger in Epsom. I've got friends in Epsom. Salt in water. Oh, Epsom salts. Epsom salts, sorry. In water as warm as you can stand it. I'll have to buy some Epsom salts from Waitrose on my way home. Do they sell them there? Where'd you get Epsom salts from? And what do you use them for? Put them in your bath. My bath's too small. I can't fit in my bath. Anyway, £6.99. Don't look at me. I love this fabric. Hannah loves this fabric. Oh, I think it... Did I miss the announcement? Yes, Julie, you did. Here's the announcement. Mandy Shaw, join Take Street, January 2022. That's the announcement. Right. A third of the stock of this has gone already. And I've only just shown it to you. A third of the stock has gone. £6.99 Leaf Dance Patchwork Multi. Isn't it lovely? Now, how big are the squares, somebody says? Oh, I knew they'd say that. Where's the tape measure? People are multi-buying. Oh, what day is it? We haven't opened our advent calendar today. What number is it today? 15. Keep going through for this. Keep going through while I just find number 15. I'm going to tell Alice and Marion to put them in order next year. It's so much easier. 15, there it is. I know it's meant to be the fun finding it, but not when you... Oh, it's only a small one today. Hannah won't get a regular... were the chocolates still there, Hannah? Yesterday, I opened them all yesterday and gave them to Paul. I said, don't eat these, save them for Hannah. Right. So how big are the squares? They are... Oh, exactly 1 inch. Oh, sorry. Exactly 1 inch. Love all the colours. Then we can open this now and see what's in here. So it's a Dairy Milk Easter egg. Is it a dime bar? Oh, they're both chocolates today. And a Posh Blanca. That'll be white chocolate, won't it, that one? Oh, Hannah will have those later. I'll put those there. Oh, don't you like white chocolate, Hannah? Now, also, do you know something? I thought about something the other day that's got nothing to do with chocolate now. When I was little and used to go for a walk... Oh, I don't know if I can tell you, it's only 8:25. No, everything wasn't bigger. No, but obviously in those days, people weren't so fussy about picking up their dog's business. But it used to come in different colours, didn't it? Do you remember? It used to be. £6.99. £6.99. There definitely used to be white doggy doo-doo back in the day. And you don't see it anymore, do you? I'm on a walk, I think, and I don't know. The what? Oh, yes. Karen says, oh, I love white chocolate. Karen, I'll put it in an envelope for you later. Stuart got letters from fabric manufacturers saying all prices are going up. Stuart's got a fabric shop. See, he's had the letter, but then this is only six. Oh, we've finished that one. Finish that one. There's only 10 meters of that one left. And we've got the bundle still, but by the half meters, only some of those. I can do squares with leaves now, leafy squares. Oh, Emma rather likes this one. Now it's multi-directional, he says. Yeah, multi-directional. $6.99 for half a metre. Tree and leaf patchwork, this one's called. Morning, says Sue. Oh, yes, Sue, I've been trying to do that one. I've been trying on that one, Sue. You've got more what? Oh, yes. Soak in magnesium sulfate. Where on earth do I buy that from, apart from a chemistry classroom? Thank you, Wendy. John, if you can't get Epsom salt, use ordinary salt, but the water has to be as hot as you can stand it. Thank you, Susan. So I'll just scald myself instead then, shall I? Kirsty says that was because the dogs used to eat bones and it made their doo-doos white. I don't believe butchers are supposed to give them out now, as it's also a gag in the life of Mars. Good morning, John, everyone. Been missing surgery for a while as I've not been very well, but I'm feeling better now, says Susan. Oh, I'm glad, Susan. Glad you're feeling better. Anyway, isn't this lovely? Don't look at me. This is beautiful. It's like one of those magical dreams, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to get some water. Gorgeous. $6.99 leaf dance, tree and leaf patchwork. I love the colours. They're joyous, aren't they? And then look, is that an apple? Oh no, these are just big leaves. Big leaves. But then that's a tree, isn't it? That's not a leaf. I said big leaves, not Vic Reeves. Not Vic Reeves. I know his wife, Nancy. She used to be one of my models at This Morning, yeah. Nancy. Nancy Sorrell. Van Houten. Richardson. The one that was in Evita. The guy that's... So she met Denise Welch. Denise Welch was in Birmingham the other day, apparently. Was she? Were they on tour still? Oh. Moving on. Right, where would you like to go next then? I've got different sizes, I think. Oh no, hang on, I might be going a bit doolally. They're all the same size. Isn't it funny how the different colours makes no size, but then I've just matched up the green leaves and they're all the same size, look. Green, is that 23? Yeah. It's more like an uru verde. Remember we used to do a gemstone, didn't we, called uru verde? That was this colour. Golden green. I can't remember, what gemstone was it, uru verde? Was it quartz? Can't remember. Tossed leaves in green, this one. Nice though, isn't it? It's lovely colour. I like the fact that the leaves are like checkered and spotted and leafy and mistletoe-y and... $6.99 for half a metre. A tractor says, good morning, John. Ask your chemist for a little jar of mag sulfate paste and put it on your finger. We'll sort it out in no time. Oh, that means I've got to queue up outside the blooming pharmacists. All right, I will do, though. Mag. Well, no, it's better than being in agony, I suppose. Jan says, morning, lovelies. Missed the beginning. What was exciting news? Where were you all? Here. Mandy Shaw is joining Sewing Street in January 2022. End of message. Buy this fabric now. There you go. And it's Emma's last day with Hannah today. We want to know who's going to cry first. Margaret asked that yesterday and I said, it won't be Hannah. She's as hard as nails. Kat's already cried. And then Hannah tried to cry because Kat was, and she couldn't. I don't think she's got tear ducts. That's the problem. Budgies. Right. Next, black or orange? Orange. Oh, there you go. She does cry. She cries when she's watching documentaries about life in American prisons and things like that. $6.99. She has an eclectic mix of TV shows that she watches. Morning, says Ali. Stu's birthday today. Or shouldn't read that next bit out, should I, in case he doesn't know what he's getting. June says, ordinary salt and hot water will draw the infection out, or a hot compress. That's like a hot flannel. She means a hot flannel. Did you not do medical at college, Emma? And she doesn't watch Holby City. Now, isn't it funny, because Casualty, my friend Amanda Mealing, who used to be in Holby and Casualty, she's now directing it. I know. And my friend Leon is now directing Coronation Street. I know. They're all doing so well. Now, also, what I don't watch EastEnders anymore, but somebody put on my Facebook last night, just watched EastEnders, sobbing my heart out. And then Darren, I won't say anything in case you haven't watched it, but then Darren, who wrote it, said, it's the first time in all the years I've been writing for EastEnders that I've had, is it Lara's theme or Juliet's theme? They have the sad music. You know, every now and then they do the Anita Dobson sad music. I don't know who they are. Okay. Good luck, Emma, says Sue. Just wait till you have children, Hannah. I was like you, but now I cry at everything. Yeah, she cried once because she was supposed to be feeding next door's cat and she couldn't open the door. And she couldn't get in to feed the cat and she was convinced she was going to starve to death, so she burst into tears. 15 minutes had been without food. Claire says, it's the only one you don't know. Well, I've been around a long time, Claire. Showbiz lifestyle. Showbiz lifestyle. Me and Amanda Mealing used to go clubbing together back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day. It's so funny that a tune came on the radio this morning on the Vanessa Feltz show, and I suddenly was back in Tiffany's 1976 or 77 in Chester. It went from Tiffany's to be called Cinderella Rockefellers, and I just remember dancing, getting going, oh yes, let's dance to this one in my red dungarees. Anyway, look, I'm a mohair jumper. I used to wear red dungarees and a mohair jumper. It was very warm for dance. You had a t-shirt on underneath. Right, $6.99. This is lovely. Leaf dance, tossed leaves on black. Is Elliot back? $6.99. £6.99 for half a metre. And it comes off the bolt, so you can have as much or as little as you like, as long as it's in half a metre. I feel some clang moments coming. No, you mean I'm not going to name drop, darling. $6.99. The only celebrity Christmas card I've had so far is from Charles Worthington. Oh, Hannah, you never send me a Christmas card, and you're not a celebrity. In her world, she is. Where are we going next? Yeah, there's trees, the tops of trees. Yeah, I like this one. This is designed by Christine Graff, this one. Wonder if it's any relation to Steffi. Now, which way up? Hang on, which way up would you do it? Would you do it that way up? Or would you do it that way up? That way up, I think, that way up. $6.99 for half a metre. Oh, don't you see, I'd like that. I wouldn't wear a dress, but I'd like to see a dress made out of that. No, but Hannah wants to cut it up. Moo 07. Oh, she thinks they're little sunshines. Yeah, she wants them to be sunshines. Sunshine on a rainy day. Right, just check, John. You can order magnesium sulfate paste from the Long River. Oh, I'll do that then. No, I'll do that this afternoon. It'll be like my toilet brushes. I ordered these that wasn't from Long River, admittedly. That was from Facebook. I ordered these toilet brushes. And then I suddenly got an email saying, your toilet brushes are in Houston. And then it was, your toilet brushes are in Mexico. And I just thought, oh no, nobody told me they would come from America. And then I thought, I'm going to have to pay huge duty, stamp duty on. Anyway, so weeks and weeks later, many, it went all over America, all over Europe. Eventually arrived, one day I came home and it was in the box outside my front door. They were broken. Well, they weren't even broken. They didn't have all the bits with them, so I couldn't use them anyway. So you know how a toilet brush sits in like a buckety thing underneath, right? The buckety thing didn't have a bottom. Moving on. Which one next? The whirly ones in red. In aqua. Red is very, very popular on pre-order. I can see why. I can see why that's popular. Right, you've got to remember then, magnesium sulfate paste, Hannah, when I come off air. Yeah. This is called, this one's called Leaf Dance Scroll, this one. There was somebody called Leif Garrett, wasn't there? Hang on, what did he sing? I believe in dancing. All night long. Wasn't that Leif Garrett? That's why we're not doing Sing Along a John at Christmas Day. I don't know who's put it in the schedule. Yes. I could do hymns or I could do people that have been dead a long time. Christmas carols. I could do Christmas carols. You have to pay for those, do you? I'm not doing that, though, because who'd play the organ? Imagine Hannah in the background, me singing Christmas carols, and Hannah on a cinema organ coming up out the ground like this. Yeah, green screener in. But it's funny, isn't it? Because when they play those great big organs in cathedrals and everything, they not only are doing this and pulling the stops out, their legs are going like that, aren't they? Because they have to do all the pedals and everything. Hannah's coordination would not allow for that. Leaf Dance Scroll Aqua in blue. Well, aqua is blue. Oh, in aqua blue. Aqua blue. It's what? Gorgeous. $6.99. The songs will all be chosen by viewers, apparently. We are not doing a sing-along on Christmas. I am categorically stating we are not doing a sing-along on Christmas Day. What's the next one? Yeah, with the footprints on it. Yeah. Okay, the patchwork one is sold out. It's still in the bundle. Half meat's still in the bundle, but on its own, it's completely sold out. Very popular, this one. They are flowers. They are flowers, because your pet would be a bit weird if it had that many paws. That many pads on his paws. Yeah, Hannah sent me a TikTok of a chameleon eating a man's clothes. $6.99. Alex is home from hospital. Her operation went well. She went very, very well. $6.99, half a metre. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Moving on, I've got that in black and white as well. That one's super popular, that one. Then I've got it in the black and the white. Little monochrome flowers. Oh no, what? You do make me laugh with your chatter, John. Not concentrated, just sprinkle coffee on my cornflakes. Ooh, no, that won't be nice at all. Oh, I'm sorry. What you should do then, hang on, if she's put coffee on cornflakes, right? So what she now needs to do is melt some chocolate, stir in the coffee and the cornflakes and make those lovely cornflake cakes, but they have a chocolate mocha. They'd be mocha flavour, wouldn't they? There you go. Oh, Mo, from what? Back in the day, we used to have bread poultice. Oh, I remember those, Mo. Bread soaked in very hot water. Don't use that hand if you're preparing food. Whitlows are nasty. Nasty. She's been watching too much of that. What's that? Montel Williams. She nasty, she is. She nasty. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what we're talking about? No. Don't worry. Don't use it preparing food. Well, I don't. Ooh. I've got to think now if I'm chopping vegetables, yeah. Anyway, don't worry, I'm not going to do a bread poultice. I'm not sure if it works with gluten-free. Leaf dance. Oh, this one's just called Dotted Geo, this one's called. I wonder why that's called Dotted Geo. Yeah. Right, okay. 2 more in this new range. Now I've got green and I've got orange. Green is the most popular by a long chalk. Oh, it's very pretty though, look. Oh, that is lovely. That reminds me of Lime Angel Delight. Do they still do that? Yeah. I haven't had a lime milkshake because I don't drink milk. Leaf Dance Vine Green, this one's called. That is lovely. The colour in there is adorable. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that one. Very fresh and spring-like. It's what we have to look forward to now. Oh, what date is it today? 15th. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 6 days' time. It'll be summer will be on its way. Because it's the shortest day in 6 days' time, isn't it? Isn't that the winter solstice that day as well? I get very confused, no. Oh, this is nice as well. These would be lovely as borders, these fabrics, wouldn't they? And yeah, even if you don't get the rest of the collection, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Look. You could put that with a William Morrissey quilt, couldn't you, that orange one? Oh, yeah, you could, Susanna. Oh, that was you being interested. $6.99. Which sofa? And why were you drinking beer on your own? Okay, so this is how this conversation just went. Hannah went, I spilt some beer on my sofa. Not the upstairs sofa, the downstairs sofa. What were you doing drinking beer on your own? Because I'd run out of fruit juice. Anyway, how did you spill it? Did you miss your mouth? Oh, she put it on the sofa, knocked it over, not on the table. Lovely. Oh, now there's a way you can get rid of beer smells, isn't there? It's not lighting a candle. No, don't pour more beer on it. There is a way of getting rid of that smell, isn't there? Anyway, look, this is your mega bundle. Now remember, the only way to get this, and I think this almost, is in the mega bundle now. That one there, isn't that one almost sold out? Right, so this is sold out. That's sold out. So the only way you can get a half metre of that is by buying this bundle now. Oh, that's what I'm getting mad at. This one here is very limited, and that one there is very limited. Yeah, loads in baskets. Lovely colours. Look at them. They're glorious, aren't they? It's a sad day, says Lo, when your toilet brush is more travelled than you. Says she who gets in her motorhome every Wednesday and travels till the Friday. Or the Sunday, I mean. She's going off to Scotland, isn't it, soon? Oh, actually 2 days. 2 days' time. Be nice, Scotland in Christmas and New Year, wouldn't it? Are there many people in the campsites, though, do you think? Oh, Hannah imagines it'll be very busy. Okay, so we've done that. Now I'm going to do these two fabrics, which are Hannah's favourites. I've never seen them before. Retro Technology is their name. Blue first. Now, it's a blue, but it's a really delicious sort of dark turquoise, tealy blue. This is an exclusive Sewing Street in this country. I was about to read out what name it is, but it's all in Japanese, so I can't read it out for you. Hannah, white vinegar is great for getting rid of stains and smells. There's no white vinegar in the shop near her. She went to get some the other day. $6.99. So what have you got? You've got a treadle sewing machine. You've got a cassette player or a woofer. Didn't we call those? Did we call that a woofer? Where's the toaster? Above the telephone. Iron. Oh, toaster there, yeah. No, it's a retro toaster, though. It's not got the things on the side, is it? That's the same as my kettle. I've got it on. It's one that goes on the gas cooker. It's not electric. It is a Le Creuset one, yeah. Well, no, I had an orange one, which was so old. So then I bought a really beautiful blue-coloured one, and I was doing one of my Facebook Lives, and what I'd forgotten was I'd put the kettle on to make a cup of tea before, went outside and I kept saying, oh, I think somebody's burning toast. Like this, I went, oh, I think something's burning. Then I suddenly realised that it was my kettle on my cooker, and I ran downstairs and it had boiled dry and it had cracked. It was the most beautiful crackle thing. Anyway, I threw it in the sink and put water on it. It was so hot. And then I've got a black one now. Never buy a black kettle. Never. It shows every splash. If you just have a splash of water, it shows it. Looks nice when it's all polished, but as soon as you use it, don't use it. I'll have to do that if I'm going to boil up some magnesium sulfate paste in hot water, aren't I? Right, I love this. This is bubblegum pink, this one. Very nice. I like both of those colours. I like both the blue and the pink. $6.99 for half a metre. Retro Technology, pink, exclusive. We don't use campsites. We wild camp. Oh, what, you just turn up in somebody's garden, park in somebody's garden. Hello. Staying one night at Chatsworth House and one night at Castle Howard. Do they know? Have you told them you're coming? Anyway, $6.99. Castle Howard's Leeds, isn't it? Isn't Castle Howard around Leeds? I thought it was. I'll give them a ring. I'll tell them you're on your way. Oh, and Hannah would use this for EPP. Talking of which, Janet Jackson's on Sunday. Jenny Jackson. Not Janet Jackson. We've not got singing. We don't do singing. Pink one's very popular. I'll put my hand in so you can see the size of it. Oh, Paw Patrol. Oh, no. Is that Paw Patrol? Is that the train? No, it's Paw Patrol. The whole box must have been Paw Patrol then. If I'd worn Paw Patrol to the party. What party? Oh, yes. Thought you meant our staff party that got cancelled. Well, Munch had one of his own this week. And it was really funny because I texted him saying, I've still not received my homemade Christmas card yet, Munch. He didn't reply. Munch is a producer, right? And he had all these Christmas cards made with his picture on the front and his picture inside. Then there's these two here. Oh, now these will go nicely with 11 o'clock. With 11 o'clock, won't they? Do you mean 80? Yeah. This is natural. Exclusive to Sewing Street in the United Kingdom. Photo on the web is not helping you because it's a very, very close-up of, I think they're coffee beans, are they? Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what they are on the web. Anyway, Hannah loves the teacup. That there. Finish your sentence because it looks like a drawing. You just went, because it looks like, and I like that one because it's, right, it's multi-directional look. So breakfast with everyone, baguette, toast for nuts. What does that mean? That means Hannah. Toast for Hannah. Yeah. Favourite bread, croissant. I don't call croissant bread though, would you? No. Coffee beans. I'm looking for the picture. Oh, there. What's this then? What's this? What's that there? Yeah, what's that? Is that a coffee plant? I don't know. I don't know what that's meant to be, but on the website you just get a close-up of that. And I'm not quite sure what it is. A marmalade. Oh no, it's marmalade jam. I've never seen marmalade jam. No. Okay, and then we've got it in the, what colour do they call this one? Ivory. Is it white? How are you today? Today is a nice day in 1928. There. Oh, hang on, where are you? There. Susan, Hannah says thank you. Donuts. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Marmalade jam. Homemade marmalade jam. So that must be orange jam, is it then? I wonder what that would be like. Lovely. Now it's 5-2 and I've got a whole collection still to do. Is it in a bundle? Right, I'm going to show you the mega bundle and then let you go to the website if you want them by the half meters because I haven't got time to go through unless there's one you want to particularly see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5.5 meters. Graphics coming in. Dan Morris, Tiny Tunes. £76.89. Carol says good morning, everyone. Carol, you're only 55 minutes late. Been here 55 minutes. You've missed the announcement and everything. Oh, we're showing it to you anyway. Yeah, sure. So this is the bundle here. Now, all of those fabrics are available by the half meter on the website. So if you want any of them, if you want me to waft any of them, you've got a couple of minutes to say now which ones you want me to waft. In the break will be too late because they will have been put to one side. I want you to have a look at these. These are lovely. These are like magical musical notes on the blue, on the natural. Then you've got the treble clefs. Then you've got your lovely little, on the teal, you've got your guitars and string. Oh, no, not stringed because of the piano there. And on the burgundy, on the black. And then you've got grand pianos and mandolins on the white. And on the sand, and on the purple, and then you've got this fabulous stripy one here. So you get half a metre of all of those for £76.89. Now, if you go to the website on pre-order, they're all there by the half metre. But I just now need to remind you of this morning's early bird because so many of you got this in your basket. It's Osnaburg. It's a pre-cut piece of 1.5 metres. Oh, can I see the scale of the little instruments? Yes, of course. I'll get that out for you in a second. Right, here you go. Good morning, John. What great fun fabrics, says Marion. Aren't they just? Here we go. This is natural seeded cotton Osnaburg. Was £7.49. For today, as the early bird, it's £6.50 for 1.5 metres. For 1.5 metres of your natural seeded cotton Osnaburg. Fantastic for cross stitch, for embroidery, for the back of cushions, for the back of quilts. Anything like that. It's like a very, very posh calico. Okay, who's that from? Bernadette. I'll read your message in the break, Bernadette. It's all about wrapping a banana skin round my finger, apparently. And wishes me the best in the future. Thank you. Oh, and love to Hannah and her boyfriend. No, don't love for Emma, though. Right, okay, that's the early, but oh, doesn't it look lovely? Gorgeous, 6:50. We'll go back up to 7:49 again at midnight tonight. Right, who was it just want to see the size of these, the scale of the little instruments? Right, here you go. So that's the pianos. That one's the pianos. That's the size of the pianos. Oh, actually, there's two different sizes. Look. So we won't put graphics in. I'll just show you, right? That's the black one there. That's got bigger size. The ones on the burgundy and the teal and the cream are... hang on. No, that's that one. And then that's that one. So the bigger instruments, these are the bigger instruments on the cream and the black. And then on this one here, these are smaller on the... Oh, no, that's the same as that one. There you go. That's it. Those three are that size. Those three are that size. Hand in. Photos on the web are confusing, Hannah says. Right. Do not go anywhere. Dawn Taylor is up next. We are making brand new exclusive panels at Sewing Street. We are making some mug holders and some, all sorts of things. Don't go anywhere. A what holder? A casserole pot holder, but it's not called that in the book. In fact, isn't the book new? I've not seen it before. Anyway, we'll see you. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's gentle. Oh, I just knocked it. I haven't got a banana skin with me. I'll see you in 4.
Hello, I'm Dawn Taylor from Dawn's Tailor Made. You may remember me from the Great British Make-Off competition. I sewed my tablet rest last year with the lovely John Scott. Sewing Street have invited me back again to do a few more demonstrations for you, but they've also asked me to answer some questions. So the first thing I sewed was a ladybird pincushion, and I made it at primary school. And my late Nanny Jo, she taught me how to knit, and I think I got my love of sewing from her. She used to sew on that sewing machine over there. Something you don't know about me is I sew standing up. My husband built me this sewing table. It's very similar to the one that you see on Sewing Street. My tip is more haste, less speed. My nan was always telling me to slow down and to enjoy what I was sewing, and I would make less mistakes. And we also have a YouTube channel and a few Facebook pages. I cannot wait to start my journey with Sewing Street, and I will see you there very soon.
Hello, I'm Sam from Adventures in Crafting, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, it's Yvonne from Village Fabrics here. Can't believe that another year has just flown by. I just want to take the opportunity to wish you the happiest of Christmas and a really healthy 2022. So, happy Christmas from our Christmas room, which is here all year round. So, happy Christmas!
Hi everyone, it's me, Jules My Youth, wishing you a fantastic, fun, festive season. Let's hope we all have a raring good time this year. Sending you lots of warm hugs from me and Lola.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page. Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again. If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day. Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Okay, so Claire's just sent in a message. I don't really understand this. Excuse me. In Sam Sabido's VT, has she lost a roll of lino? I don't know which one it means. First of all, I don't know what the VT is because we don't see them in here, you see. During the break, we're too busy running around. There's no sound in here, so we can't hear them. But is it a typo or, you know, when it does predictive text and everything? I don't know what that means. Anyway. Wave to Dawn. Smile, Dawn. Look happy to be here. Hannah's waving as well. Hannah's waving because they've got the lights on in there, so I can see everything. No, they don't switch off anymore. Right. Brand new. Oh, listen to me. And I haven't had a biscuit or anything in the break. These are brand spanking new, exclusive to Sewing Street now. Yeah, I'm going to show you the bundle of all of them now where you save some money. But if you're thinking, I only want that one, you can buy them individually. I'll go through all that in a minute, but I'm going to show you the bundle first because you save £12.99. They are lovely. They're beautiful. So look, this one's first. You get all of these in the bundle, right? So it's $49.97, but you are saving £12.99. So basically, you're getting one of these for free. Look at this, right? Oh, you got what, Han? Oh, okay. Which one's that? 78 or 94? Okay. Right. So you get this one. They're your 5-inch squares, 40 of them. So you get that one. Then, aren't they beautiful colours? Then you get the hexy one. Look, same fabrics, but on the hexes. Then you get this one, which is your fat quarter one. And they're big fat quarters, remember? Hang on, there you go. Look. So you get the pine cones, the floral, the snowdrops, and the ivy. And you get this one, which is the 2.5-inch strips. Excuse me, I do apologise. I'll have some more water in a minute when you have a look at this. But there you go. Ooh, look at the size of that one. So you get all of these for £49.97. Ooh, it's gorgeous. Frosty Morning, Mega Bundle. There you go. You get all... Right, while you're looking at those, I'm just going to take some more water. So you're saving £12.99 if you want to buy them all together. It's a crazy gang joke. You have to be a certain age or a fan of the musical Underneath the Arches. Well, that's no good to us, is it then? Oh, she's standing like that. Is that what it is? Right. Gorgeous. Now, that's if you want to buy all of them. All 4 of those. There they are. So you get the 2.5-inch strips, the fat quarters, the hexes, and the 5-inch squares. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Are they 2-inch or 1-inch hexes? Hang on, let me have a look. What does it normally says, doesn't it? They're 2-inch edge because they've got an added 1/4 inch seam allowance already on them. So let's have a look. Right, so look, they measure... That's the wrong bit of the tape measure starter because it's bent. So they measure 2.5, look, they measure 2.5, so it's 2 inches. Oh, my head's in the way. Have they moved this table? Because I've never had an issue with my head on this table until the last few days, have I? There you go, they're 2.5, so they'll be finished 2-inch. So that's your 4 panels there for your £49.97, right? All 4 of those. I'm imagining one of those is going to be £12.99, so you can say that that one's for free, can't we? But so where shall I start with the individuals now then? Fat quarter panel first, so let's just put that down there. Loads. I'll go through the bundle again, but just for those of you who don't want the whole bundle, there's the fat quarter bundle, fat quarter panel, sorry. So they're big fat quarters. So you get the floral, the pine cones, the ivy leaves, and the snowdrops. £19.99. Yeah, they are big. I was just saying that. So let's just measure it. No, you weren't listening. You're too busy saying. Hannah was saying they've picked the 4 that she would have picked, you see. 27.5 inches by 19.5 inches they are. So £19.99, you get the floral, the pine cones, the ivy leaves, and the snowdrops. Gorgeous. Beautiful colours, aren't they, as well? So that's your fat quarter one, £19.99. Okay, that's that one. Strips next. No, I'm not going to strip, don't worry. The 2.5-inch strips. There we go. Now, you see, if they put Christmas Day, have they put on the schedule that I'm going to be singing songs, request songs, right? And now, if you'd requested dances, I could have done that for you. Could do the Paso Doble. I've got it upside down. Or I could do, now watch Strictly, I could do any of those. Argentine tango. Be a bit difficult on my own, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, we can't get that close, Hannah. Right, so these are all 2.5-inch strips. But look. The fabric, the pattern goes over, so you don't have to, you know what I mean? So you're not, if you wanted to cut it out like that, you could use it as normal fabric, couldn't you? And that one there as well. Look, the print just carries on over all the 3 colours. The pine cones are different sizes, though. That's unusual. That's just the way it is. But those are the same size, those are the same size, those are the same size. What are they there? They blueberries?
They are. I've got a bigger one. Yes.
Oh, have you?
Sort of...
Where's your... Oh, yes, look. They're huge. Oh, they look like apples when they get bigger, though.
Oh, they might be frosted apples.
Frosted?
They look...
$14.99. There's the still. So how many strips do you get then? They're 2.5 inches by 55 inches and you get 18 of them. 18 of them. So that one there is $14.99. Lovely. Now where do you want to go next? the 5-inch squares. Hang on a sec then. That's like the equivalent of a charm pack. I'm still folding. Stay on that. Oh, stay on that. All right then. Because I've got to go like this now. 5-inch squares. $14.99. You get 40 coordinating 5-inch squares. There's the frosted apples. You've got acorns, you've got mistletoe, you've got snowdrops. You've got, what are those red flowers called? Poinsettias. The thing is, it's not Christmassy, is it? But it's kind of got Christmas things on it. Frost. We haven't had any frost yet. We're having a heat wave, Hannah. Yeah. You not read the news? We're about to have a boiling hot heat. Well, 2 days ago it was 14 degrees. I went shopping in just my shirt sleeves. I had trousers on. $14.99. Oh, it's a different generation. Marion says it's beautiful fabric. Marion, it is. The colours are gorgeous. You know what? They're the colours of Lynette Anderson. That's the lady's name I want to say. The one from the north who lives in Australia. Lynette Anderson. Not the name that Hannah always says. This isn't a Lynette Anderson. It's Annie Downs. Yeah, she argues. She's always wrong, but she got, it's that kind of colour palette, isn't it? So they're your 5-inch squares. They were $14.99. And then we've got your hexes. Here's your hexes. There you go. All matches, $12.99. Now, was it $12.99 knocked off the bundle? So you're getting this one for free. If you buy the bundle, think of it as you're getting that one for free. $12.99. Beautiful, gorgeous colours. Right, now, quarter of the mega bundle have gone already. So I'll just show you that again. So in the mega bundle, you get the hexes, you get the 5-inch squares, you get the 2.5-inch strips, and you get the fat quarters. All of that, $12.99 off. So you're basically paying for those three. Oh, sorry. Paying for those three, and you're getting that one for free. Can't get these anywhere else. They're completely and utterly exclusive to Sewing Street. Woo! It's me getting excited. Making all sorts of noises today, Emma says. Right, so that's that. Now the book that we're about to use, Sew Home in the Kitchen. 18 insulated projects, perfect for beginners. £18.99. Oh, her name is, I was going to say, oh, look at that. They've put American in the middle of her name, but it's there. Abigail American Bennett. Isn't that unusual? You'd think they'd have created, look at this cup, right? This is just me as an art director. Wouldn't you have wiped the inside of that cup? Look. Can you see? Look, there's a rim. There's scum. Ugh. Right. My friend Annie, she used to be, her job, she used to take pictures, like for Marks and Spencer, things like that, to make the food in the photographs look amazing. And they used to spray it with all sorts of things like petrol and all sorts. You can't eat it afterwards. I was like, what a fantastic job. You can eat everything afterwards. She was like, no, you can't, John. Right, okay, so in this book, we've got a cosy coffee, a coffee cozy even. We've got a snack bag, Hannah. That won't be big. Well, that might not be big enough. It's only 5 by 10.5 for you. Oh, she's limiting her snacks. Bennett's lunch bag. Now, look at that's funny. Why have they taken the jars out of the kitchen? Very hungry. Then we've got the cushion. Then we've got a quilt. Then we've got a potluck superstar tote, which is what we're going to be making. We call it a casserole cover. Let's go shopping. It's pretty, isn't it? Then we've got, they're nice cups and saucers, aren't they? Mama's hot roll towels. Mama's hot roll towels. Table spread runner. Then we've got the set the table placemats. Then we've got, oh look, hang on. We've got cookery recipes. Nanny's sausage gravy. Oh. That's like, what's Jean's sausage surprise, isn't it that? Warming vegetable sleeve. What's one of those? You've made one of these. What do you use it for?
When you cook your jacket potato, if you're not serving them straight away, you put them in there. They're not to put in the microwave to cook them. They keep them warm. But
well, excuse me, how many people are coming around for baked potatoes? There's about 100 in there. Put your baked potatoes out of the oven, pop them in this little sleeve to keep them ready to eat. I'm sorry, I eat mine the minute it comes out the oven. Greedy. Mug rug. Bowl cosy. Oh, I've got one of those. I took the mickey out of that completely and now use it all the time. Trivet for two. Oh, I only need half of one of those. Da, 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 da. Look at that egg. Who wants a burnt egg like that? Oh, Emma would love that like that. I think I need a word with Miss America so I can help style. Tea cozy. Nice. Erica's hot skillet handle cover. Does that mean a saucepan cover? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to choose my new kitchen on Monday. Yeah, I won't be choosing that one. Hot cook pot holder. We love pot holders. And soft oatmeal raisin cookies. Nice. Butter, sugar, loads of sugar, egg, vanilla, flour, cinnamon, baking soda, salt, oats, old-fashioned, and raisins. Wow, there's loads in there. Anyway, it's $18.99. I got a bit carried away with that, haven't I? $18.99, moving on. I've got a complimentary bundle, complimentary as in coordinating rather than free. The photo on the website does not do it justice because they all just look like dirty grey fabrics. You get a Frosty Morning complimentary bundle. So you get the chambray, the soft grey, the white, and the soft pink there. Beautiful. Oh, now the overhead looks totally different colour. The blue, are they blues and pinks or grey and peach? They're grey and peach. The panels are. Yeah. Sorry, Jan, we've just woken up. No, I forgot to wake her up, didn't I? 8 o'clock. $12.99 for the complimentary bundle. Oh, do you know what you should do? Right, okay, so you buy this, you save £12.99, that $12.99 will pay for your complimentary bundle. It's like they've thought about it. No. Okay, now I can only do one of these. 94. Well, in that case, what you just said is a load of rubbish. No. Yeah, 78 is much, much loftier than 94, about twice the loftiness. I'll check on the salvage. They might be in the wrong bags. Oh, no, it might be that you get a bigger piece, maybe. There you go. Thermolan. It's got no metal. It's not like Insulbright. Now, if you want to heat insulate, they say 2 layers, but if you're going to use for oven gloves and things like that, 2 layers plus a layer of wadding to take up the moisture. Anyway, it's $5.99. You get 1 metre by 90 centimetres. They're already cut, so if you buy 10 of them, you'll get 10 of these bags filled with 10 of pieces. I don't know why I'm showing you the bag. I think I need a holiday. $5.99. Thermolan. Now, it's Insulbright has metal in it, right? We don't do the Insulbright. You can't put Insulbright in the microwave. You can put this in the microwave, though. Right, should we get on with some sewing? I think I've talked to that. I've got nothing else to show you. All right, Dawn, what are you making?
I am making a pot. Should we call it a casserole? Casserole bag.
Casserole what?
I forgot what we said it was now. She calls it Abigail,
Yes.
she calls it a potluck superstar tote because they have potluck dinners and they take their food to each other's houses.
And it's potluck what you get.
It's called potluck is what you get. So that's what it's for. But we just call them a casserole carrier, I think.
The what?
Casserole carrier.
Okay, then.
So, but that's what we're making.
All right, then. Have you got a finished one so we see what it looks like?
We haven't, no.
Oh, honestly.
You
better go move on then if we've got to see what it's going to look like.
The complimentary bundle really does look beautiful with all of those
Don't touch
fabrics.
Hannah's chocolates.
Oh, it's got a smiley
You
face
can have the
on.
white chocolate one if you want.
It's got a smiley face on.
I put it safely up there, didn't I, earlier? Right, what were you saying about the complimentary bundle? Oh, it does go
It
beautifully
really does
with it,
because I've used it as a lining and it really does look beautiful with these fabrics.
Okay.
So I've tried to use as many different ones as I can to give you to see all the different colours together.
Right.
So you need 6 pieces of your thermolan, which is the same size as each of your main rectangles.
You don't have to buy 6 pieces.
No, but I think if you position them, I think I got mine out of 1 and a bit.
Oh, so you need to buy 2. You do need to buy 2 thermolans then.
You do.
Okay.
Because, I mean, my casserole dish would fit in there perfectly, so you couldn't make it any smaller because I think they're pretty standard sizes, aren't they, the rectangles of casserole dishes?
Are they?
It's that famous last words.
Mine are round. My casserole dishes are all round.
That's a Pyrex dish.
No, they're Le Creuset casserole dishes.
Oh, sorry, my Le Creuset are long. Mine's
I've never used them. They
I've got
just
the
look nice
pot
on the shelf.
I've got the pot that you cook in,
Yeah.
but my casserole is
Mind you, don't they call casserole somewhere else? In Norway, the casserole dish is a frying pan.
Something different. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put it in the not frying pan, saucepan. Put it in the casserole.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so what you done?
So I've already started that piece, so
Right.
I'm going to show you. What you're doing is you're cutting out your fabric. Now I used this, but from the fat quarters.
Right.
Okay, so you're cutting out your rectangle. The measurements are all in the book. And then you're cutting out your thermolan to be the same. I've not had thermolan before. This is so soft. It's so lovely to work with.
When Yolanda used it to when she does his normal wadding.
But I can see why, and with children's, because it's so lovely.
Yeah.
It really is lovely. So you need 6 of these. So I tried to use all the different fabrics.
Right.
So this one is...
So you were given the whole bundle?
I was given the whole bundle, and I adore all of it. I've got one, I can't say too much because my mum's probably watching, but I've got one in my basket because I want to make her something, but I'm not going to say which one, but I've got one in my basket ready to... if it lasts, the show. So you're laying your thermolan on the bottom, and then wrong sides on top, you're laying your fabric piece, and then you're going to line up your second one. And
so
then
you don't have to attach the thermolan to the fabric?
No, in a lot of the other ones, you attach it first with a smaller seam allowance,
Right.
and then you sew around. So I'm laying these 2 together, and I'm going to just do a 1/4 inch seam, and then I'm going to attach the other one so that my brightly coloured one is in the centre.
Okay.
Because there isn't, so when you're making them, if you're using all the different fabrics, then there isn't enough to make just one.
Yeah.
You have to do all the different colours, but I think it really does.
Okay, I just need to explain, in the small graphics here, that's your thermolan. It doesn't come off the roll, they're already cut. I don't know why they put that picture in. It's a piece that's cut 1 metre by 90 centimetres. And if you buy 3, you get 3 of the pieces, they're not joined together. So what seam allowance is it?
1/4 inch. And then I'm using a top stitch, a longer stitch length, 5.0, because you've got lots of layers in there.
Okay, no walking foot.
It does say in the book that you can use the walking foot. I haven't got mine yet. It's on order. I've just been having a very long conversation with Yvonne about which one to. So I hope I've ordered the right one.
What?
Which walking
foot?
She said it's easier to use one that's got a wider.
As long as it's an Elna one, you've ordered.
As long as it's an Elna one. It is an Elna one, but she said there's different ones. So
yeah,
I've
and also the
picking
category of your sewing machine as well. You have to take that into account as well.
But I'm going to give Jane a ring. I've had conversations with Jane before, so I'm going to give her a ring and figure out which is the right one. So I'm now laying my second piece on. So as I said, your different fabric in the centre, and then I've tried to match up both sides. So when it's folded over, but because they all, I mean, you do get that when you get all the bundle, everything does go together really, really well.
Okay, Violet's messaged in. Morning, Dawn and all. Loving that you have your wee gingerbread man on.
Yes.
Emma says, morning, Dawn and John. So do you want to tell us why you're wearing a Christmas decoration?
you won't remember. My first time here was 11th
No,
of
I do
December,
remember.
and it was Sunday.
Yeah.
And I wore this because it was Christmas jumper day.
Yeah.
So I wore this, and I don't know, just a bit of nostalgia. So I thought I'd wear it again.
And where does it go normally in the house?
It's usually on the tree.
Yeah.
But Ben made this when he was about 7 or 8, so
Yeah. And how old's Ben now?
he'd be 17 in February. 6'2". We're going Christmas shopping after I pick him up from school today.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to go have a hot chocolate with him. And then I'm not sure how long he's going to want to do that with me, so I thought I'd take advantage.
No, what's happened is you'll go through a few years where he doesn't want to be seen with you, and then he'll get to a certain age and he'll want to see you all the time again.
Yes. I took my other son and his girlfriend out, and we went for breakfast, and that was lovely the other day. We don't see them very often. We've done our Christmas now, because we don't get to see each other, and we happen to see each other all at the same time, so we just thought, right, we're going to take advantage
So
of
they're
it.
none of them
So,
are coming around for Christmas then?
Ben's lives with us, so he will.
Yeah.
We're seeing the baby the day before, and then we possibly won't see Jake and Ellie until the new year. So, right, so I'm going to move. So that's my 3 pieces put together.
Uh-huh.
And then as you can see with the other side, I've got that colour. And I'm not sure which way round I want to do it yet, but I will have to decide because I need to put the pocket on.
Right.
So I have something to show you, John, and you're possibly going to go, I know that. Well, I know you're going to know this.
Oh, no.
It's how to do a perfect corner.
Right.
My mind is blown.
Okay.
Okay.
On what? On what?
So,
on anything that you're bagging through?
I won't say anything because I don't know if this is the way, because I know with collars, sometimes people do it with the thread, don't they?
Oh, no, we'll do it and I'll tell you.
Okay. So this is so you've got 2 flaps that come into the centre that cover up the casserole bit.
Yeah.
They don't need to be insulated.
Right.
And then you've got the insulated bits that go over the top. So this is just your little flap. And you do 2 of these.
Right.
So I've used these, I think they are apples, aren't they? They're just a different
Yes, yeah. When they're
poetic
little, they look
license
like
of the
berries.
colour.
When they look
do.
bigger, they look
I
like
thought maybe
apples.
plums as well. So
Yeah, but Christmas plums are they a thing? Christmas? Well, no, it's not Christmas though, is it? It's just winter.
No, it's frosty.
Winter,
But it is because
yeah.
there's lots of sort of icy bits on it. And then you've got a bit of ribbon, just because that's going to tie up the centre.
Oh, okay. We haven't got the ribbon to you. You can either make your own or you can
Yes, this
buy
is just
some.
from my stash, but it's such a lovely colour.
When Orlando's watching, good morning, Dawn and John. Love a bit of Thermalan. I've told you, I just said that. So many uses and it behaves well, unlike her. She uses 505 with hers. Well, on this one, you don't need to stick it down. What we were saying is on the other ones, you need to stick it down, but not on this one. Right, go on.
But I find it sticks to the fabric
Yeah.
really, really well. So so I'm going to do a 1/4 of an inch going all the way around in a square, but I'm leaving the bottom open because you're attaching it. You've got to turn it right sides out.
Okay.
So you just do sewing with the 1/4 inch all the way around, and then I'm going to show you the
So
magic
round
bit.
3 sides.
3 sides and leave the bottom. But if you're positioning your squares, make sure you've got them the right sides up, or you're using the fabric that isn't multi-directional.
If you use directional fabric, you need to make sure they all face upwards.
Yes,
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know? Because you've done it wrong.
Yes, I did it wrong. There we go. So I'm just going to use 1/4 of an inch. I love this machine, John. It's so lovely. It's like butter when you're sewing.
Why? What's the matter?
Okay.
Oh, you missed the big announcement. It's 8 o'clock. You'll have to hear it at the end of this show now. Not the end of the show, at the end of this hour.
Very exciting.
Most people knew anyway.
I've just been looking at, well, we watched your live, didn't we? But I've been looking at her Christmas tree. She's got all red on her Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's all her red work, isn't
Beautiful. So I've gone all the way round.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the...
You're
I'm going
on.
to try and... It is on. I've got to figure out how to lift it up.
Well, it
Is there a
depends if you
release
take it with the
button?
base
Oh,
or
there you
without
go.
the base. You
There
can
you
use that
go.
one with or
It's
without.
just like mine. That's
Yeah.
okay. So I've got my seam here. So I'm going to fold my fabric down. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not snipping off the corner or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to iron so that the thread where I've sewn my seam is sort of pointing outwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got the steam on here. Try not to have.
Did you not want the steam on?
But it's just I don't want to burn my finger.
Scald.
Yes. Okay, so that's your
Right.
first side. And now I'm going to take my other seam and I'm going to fold it over the top.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sounding baffled, so now I'm nervous.
Why?
It does work. Honestly, it blew my mind.
Okay. Are you eating a bag of
a little
crisps in
one.
there?
Have they found the celebrations yet?
I don't know what they're eating. Sounds like crispy lettuce.
I've eaten all of the Maltesers.
Oh, dry cornflakes Emma's eating.
Oh, lovely. Frosted ones?
No.
Oh.
She's not posh like that.
No, you've got to have the frosty. Other names are available. The ones with the sugar on.
No, they're just cheap, not branded ones.
So I'm doing the same with the other side. Don't burn your fingers.
Yeah. You can buy the finger guards, off the website.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got any here, I'm afraid.
So you're taking your point.
Yeah.
Okay. You're holding on to it. You're pushing it through. And you pull it out. And I'll do a little bit of but you have a perfect corner.
Who
and
taught you this then?
YouTube. I don't know the name. I will have to give credit to the lady.
That's true.
My Disney film finished last night when I was sewing, and then I just put in perfect corners, and this thing came out, and I was just wowed. Where's my pokey tool? So you just pop this in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And poke out the other corner. You know what it's like on live television. This isn't as smooth as my other one.
I wouldn't worry.
But if I show you this one, here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
Look how straight they are.
Yeah. We're going in close. Oh, so now when you've cut that out, you haven't sewn the 4 squares together.
No, I've
You've
just
cut
used
them
them as, and
they were
you
on
could
the
sew
panel.
over the top of that if you wanted to. I've just used them as.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Lovely. And does it
Perfectly
tell you
flat
in
corners.
the pattern what size you have to cut those
Yes,
to?
it does, and it works well because it's 10 by 11, and of course you've got 5 by 5 with these the squares, haven't you? So it works really, really well. I'm going to try not to iron over my ribbon. So you need 2 of those.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. And then you have a pocket piece. So I've already sewn this piece. So it's the same again. You have your 2 pieces together. You sew all the way around, turn them out the right way, and it looks the same. But you don't need to sew up your 4th side,
right?
Because you're going to tuck it in when you're
goes
turning.
Into a seam.
Goes into a seam.
Okay,
yes.
brilliant.
Okay. Now the way that they do the handles on here is the way that I make my scrunchies. So you need your 2 pieces, and I think it's 4.5. Let me just check. No, it's 5. So it's 5 inches by 40 inches. So I've used the strips, and I used the 2 that were the most similar.
Right.
And what you do is you place your strips right sides together, and then you sew them and join them, and you're making a complete loop.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you turn them right sides out, when you put them on the casserole, they go in a loop.
Oh, okay.
So that they tuck around.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So they're not handles as in you would put in a bag.
Handles. Okay.
2
So
separate
you do
ones.
that first. You've
So
sewn your 2.
I've ironed mine ready, so
Right,
that when
okay.
I turn it back round the other way, they will all flip in.
Okay.
But that's how as I said, I make my scrunchies that way.
Okay.
So. And it's a 1/4 inch seam allowance.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't yet learnt how to do the. I've only had it a couple of days. I haven't yet learnt how to do where the scissors cut underneath.
Memory.
When you cut, it does a self-cutting.
Oh yeah,
bit,
yeah.
doesn't
You put it
it?
in the memory. Yeah, yeah.
I haven't. I'm still reading my book.
You see, I don't like that memory cut because sometimes you want a long thread.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a dart on dressmaking, you want to leave a long bit of thread at the end. You don't want it to cut it off automatically. So I use my scissor cutters.
Yes.
But I don't ever put it on automatic.
There's just so many things that this machine does. It's amazing. So
Well, you've got the 580, haven't you, though?
I've got 580 plus, yes.
580 plus, right. A message from Steph. Oh, it's not coming up. It's going to read out. Email. Can that method you've just shown be used to do pockets as well?
Yes.
Yes. She's just made 6 advent calendars. She's not happy with her pockets. I always, whenever I make a pocket, I always bag it out. I never have the raw edges inside. If I'm making a pocket for a shirt or something, I will get 2 pocket fronts, put them right side together, sew all the way around, turn it through, so that so you've got a finished edge and finished
all
edges
the way
and everything.
around.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
that's a good way to hide those, to make the pockets.
There's nothing worse than when you put a pocket on, you turn around, and then the little bit of raw seam allowance there is just
sticks
potent.
out. So I've got my 2 pieces together. So
Yep.
I've sewn my loop.
Yeah.
So I'm now pulling it like this.
Yeah.
And pinning. And then what you're going to do, you're going to sew down both sides, and it's going to make a big loop.
So you've sewn it together at both ends.
Sewn it together at both
basically.
ends.
Yeah.
I've made a big loop.
Got it now.
Can't quite fit it on the...
Yeah.
And then you're going to just fold, because I've already ironed it.
Yeah.
As I sew, I'm just going to be able to tuck that in.
So basically, to get
sew all
those
the
lines,
around.
you folded the 5 inches in half.
Already.
Opened it out, then folded the
it
2
back
edges into the halfway weight. So
way
it's
you
like
do-
making a bag handle, but you rather than make 2 handles, you're making one great big loop.
And
Yeah.
you could do that on a tote bag. So you would have these bits at the bottom with the seam, and then you just sew them around. So now I'm just going to do a tiny seam allowance, just so that the stitching is just on the very edge.
So you're edge stitching.
Edge stitching.
Yeah.
And then as I'm pulling it, because it's already been ironed, it's just falling into place.
Yeah.
So needle down. I'm just going to do a little back stitch. There we go. Not quite used to how fast it goes as well.
We can slow it down if you
So,
want to.
no, I love it. I love it. My last machine was 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
So it's just amazing.
Well, Dulcie still uses my Bonina, which must be 30. I got it when I was on Catherine Cookson. So that was in the early 90s. So is that 90s? 30 years old. And it wasn't you when I got it. No.
Mine's
Well,
still...
I gave it to Dulcie thinking, well, I'm never going to do any sewing again. It's before I went to sewing quarter. So I was like, I do jewellery now. I don't need a sewing machine. Gave it to Dulcie, then got the job at sewing quarter. I was like, And Hannah's still got my overlocker. Yeah. What's Emma got of mine I need back before she leaves?
Before she goes.
She's got what? Did you say? What did you say, Dawn?
No, I said, what's she got?
Nothing. Nothing that I want.
So I'm just going to carry on going all the way round. Now it does say that you can do the same stitch on the other side.
Yeah.
To make it even. But I want to show you how to attach it to the bottom.
Yeah, that's fine. Got plenty of time. So Emma had her leaving drinks this week. The same night that jewellery maker had a secret Christmas party. Well, it was only one side of them, wasn't it? It was only one shift. They didn't invite the other shift. So did your boyfriend go to your leaving drinks, or did he go to the other shift party? Oh, we went to Emma. Oh, there were no pictures of the two of you. So there were pictures. Kat put pictures all over Instagram, and Hannah put pictures all over Instagram of Emma's leaving party. No pictures of Emma whatsoever. No pictures, no pictures of Emma's boyfriend, and no pictures of Elliot.
Right, so I'm going to bring in
the group. Oh, hang on. Right, so not only was it a leaving drinks party, they went to the German market as well. And then Hannah went, yeah, I'll put all the pictures on the group WhatsApp. I quite like being on a group WhatsApp. That's too late now. I'm going to return all of your Christmas presents now. Yeah, never mind. Right, what are you doing now, Dawn?
Here is my pocket piece.
What's your pocket for then?
So this is to put your, if you look at the picture, I'll just show you here, it's to put your spoons and things in. So it's not essential, you don't have to have it.
That's quite nice.
But
So
it's
you're
nice
going
to
to take
have it.
food round for, what's it called, random dinner party?
Potluck.
Potluck dinner party.
So, and then you need to sew just down the two sides,
Oh,
as you said with your pocket. So this is all the seams are inside now.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Which is lovely. So.
Okay, while you're stitching that, I'm going to do a recap of the big bundle.
I hope my piece is left so I can buy
So, in this bundle, you get £12.99 knocked off. It's lovely, it's exclusive. So you get the 2.5-inch strips. They're 55 inches long. Look at those lovely colours. Now they are peach and like a battleship grey and a pale grey. Be lovely. They're very, do you know what they're like? You know the tranquil quilt we had just there that Sally Ann made? They're the same colourways as those, aren't they? Like the Three Sisters tranquil quilt. Right, so that's the 2.5-inch strips. We also have the 5-inch squares. There, 40 of those. Beautiful. They all match perfectly. That's a bit like mulberry, that one, isn't it, there? Then you've got your hexes. Then you've got your fat quarters, 4 fat quarters, big fat quarters. There you go. All that for £49.97, right? You're saving £12.99 if you buy all of them together. Will we see the lovely Emma before she leaves us? Yes, on Thursday. She leaves on Thursday. You'll see her on Thursday. And little Paul's producing that day, and he also likes to come on there, so you might have to come on with her. He'll push her on, yeah. Oh, no, because he'll be on his crutches, because yesterday he told us how he's got a bell attached to his crutch. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So you get all 4 of these for £49.97. He's only got one. Right, okay, so that's the bundle with £12 off. Now, you can buy those individually. If you want to buy them individually, they are on the website. Now, we've got a coordinating bundle, which the picture on the website is not good. In reality, they're beautiful. You've got chambray, soft grey, white. Is that white or ivory? And then you've got your very, very soft pink there. I think it's ivory. Yeah, ivory, not ivy. Ivy. This one's ivy, according to Hannah. Ivory. £12.99. So if you buy the whole bundle, you're saving £12.99. Get that to go with. Rightio. So where are we up to now then, Dawn?
This is where you lay your strap. So this is your pocket side. Now there are pictures, there are diagrams, so you won't get it wrong. You can put them all in the right place.
Well, yeah, just make sure you check the diagram.
So my pocket piece is here, and then I'm going to lay my strap down, my handle down.
Does it tell you where to lay the strap
down? It shows you, it does give you the measurements. It says 3 inches from the outside edge. Yeah. But where your seam is, if you pop your seam level with this seam, then it will hide itself.
Yeah.
And then it matches up perfectly with the other side.
Okay, perfect.
And then you're just going to sew on this bit here, and then your handles will be free.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to sew. So you did do the one side down there, and I'm just going to sew and attach those.
Right, you have.
Okay, now as I said, you can use your walking foot for this, but I found my machine has been okay.
The thing is, right, when I trained, we didn't have walking feet. And I made huge Elizabethan gowns and great big wedding dresses and everything, and layers, big military coats and everything. So you can manage without a walking foot. It's nice to have if you've got one.
If it does get stuck, then all you need to do is just is it called hand cranking? I wanted to get that right. Hand cranking, and then until you get past the little bit that's stuck.
Yeah, don't try and force your machine. If your machine doesn't want to go, don't just keep pressing your foot on the pedal.
No. But if it doesn't go down, what I find, if you pull the fabric just a little bit and put it down maybe a millimetre.
It's that big, yeah.
Yeah, and it will just go down.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sew two rectangles just to attach our straps.
Okay.
These colours are so lovely. So that's the complimentary bundle I got in the centre.
Yeah.
So lovely.
Yours looks a bit lavendery to mine. I'm sure it's just the distance.
I think it is the distance, because there is a grey in there as well.
Yeah.
But no, it's beautiful, I think. As soon as I got sent them, I couldn't wait to sew with them. So lovely. As I said, I'm going to do a gift for somebody, but I don't know if they're watching, so
all right.
I'm not going to say.
Apart from your mum.
No, for my mum. Oh, did I already say that bit?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's for my mum. Because I went into her kitchen yesterday and I thought they are going to match beautifully.
Oh. Well, yes, because I'm going to choose my new kitchen on Monday. And I'm thinking either navy blue or battleship grey.
Oh, battleship grey is lovely. I love grey.
Just depends, because I'm not replacing the floor, so it's got to go with the slate floor. So I don't want something that clashes, that's all.
There we go. And I'm just going to follow down the line that I've already sewn on the other side. and then I will show you where you put the flaps. Before we sew it all together, and then we're just going to bag it out.
Perfect. Oh, perfect timing.
Now I'm not sure that my old machine would have coped with the Thermolan.
You haven't got rid of your
Oh no,
machine,
no,
have you?
no, because she was my first. Steve bought me that one, so she's
Ooh,
my.
Don't be getting rid of that one.
No,
then.
no. Although I was doing a live the other day and I was talking about getting the Elna, and then my machine really started playing up.
Oh, they do. If you
and
it's
everybody
like,
said,
it's like my car. When I think about changing my car, it knows. It starts juddering all sorts of things.
that's what everyone was saying. It's because you're talking about the new machine.
I was doing one of my Facebook lives, and I was talking about Norman, my cat, who died 2 years ago yesterday, and the lights all started flashing.
Really?
Yeah, and I told her it's just a loose connection, and then it didn't stop. Then later on in the conversation, I think it was June messaging, and we talked about Norman again. The lights started flashing again.
Wow! Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, but it was 2 years ago yesterday that he went, and then never mind. But I might be getting Cherry's cats.
Oh.
Not confirmed yet, because Rue, Cherry's little boy, has got a few breathing issues, and they think it might be the cats, but they don't know for sure. So I said I'd foster them for 6 months until they worked out. Excuse me. Until they worked out if it was Rue, if Rue was having an issue with the cat fur. Then if it wasn't the cat fur, then obviously they could go home to Rue and Cherry and everybody. And if not, I'll just keep them. But I saw her last Saturday, but it was obviously the party. She was a bit busy. Yeah, I was like, where are the cats? Where are the cats? Yeah, happy birthday, Rue. Where's the cats?
How gorgeous
anyway,
is
apparently
he,
he loves
though?
his pink elephant. I bought him a pink elephant.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
And I
though.
bought him some like building blocks and things like that.
I've just found out that you can get building blocks with dinosaurs. I have said I wasn't going to buy my granddaughter any presents. We've just bought books and things because she's got lots of toys, but you can get little tiny dinosaurs.
You can never have two. How old is she?
She was born New Year's Eve, so she's a year old. New Year's Eve.
She won't know yet. It's like Maisie. Like, what you do at Maisie Christmas? She can have a box.
They do love the box
to play with.
They do love the box. I've made lots of book cushions and given a book.
She can help open mine, Vic said. Tree says, good morning, John and Dawn Taylor. That sounds like we're married, John and Dawn Taylor.
John Taylor was from Duran Duran, wasn't he? Or is?
What?
John Taylor was in Duran Duran.
Yes, I met his wife at a party
on
once at a Moroccan bazaar in Beecham Place. And she was wearing red thigh-high PVC boots. Not PVC, patent leather boots.
Wow.
Oh, is that what the noise is? They're eating the shortbread.
So there we go.
Yep.
So that's our outside, as you can imagine. Mm-hmm. And then we need to put the flaps on.
Oh, yes.
So what's going to happen is once the casserole dish is inside, your flap needs to go
over the top
over that way. So if you do that, to remind yourself, move it backwards. I mean, it is all in the direct, but just so that you get your head around, so you don't have to use your beautiful unpicker that we all have to use sometimes.
Why is your unpicker beautiful?
Well, I'd say that because then hopefully I won't have to use it. Mind you, I've got so many.
June says, fingers crossed you get your new fur babies. Well, we'll see if they're meant to be. The only trouble is I won't have a cat flap because the new front door, back door and side door are all arriving on January the 7th, only 6 months
Finally.
late. Yeah. Yes. I'm on a list, Hannah says, of we're not going to deliver on time.
Not going to deliver to you.
So I've already been in touch with the awning man and said, right, let's put a date in the diary now. And he was like, all right, I'll get back to you. Well, I don't want it up when it's snowing and dirty. I want it up so it's nice and pristine for next summer.
Have you chosen the colours, have you?
Yellow and white.
Oh.
Big wide stripes, like I can pretend I'm in Spain.
Are you south facing, or do you get a lot of sun?
Totally, that's why I'm having it, because the whole back of my house, which is all my kitchen, all my dining room, is south facing. You can come in after work on the summer. I'm not complaining, and it's baking hot in there because the windows are all south facing. There's 6 or 7 windows all south facing.
So I've popped a pink pin in one side to remind myself for a turning gap.
Okay.
Because that's my favourite trick.
Is that a pink pin? That's what it means.
It just means it's my turning gap. So it says to press your seams open, so I'm just going to push them open. There we go. And then I'm just going to sew all the way around, and then not over my turning gap. And I'm going to leave the turning gap at the end because then I can just do a stitch at the bottom. Okay.
Rachel says, brilliant idea this is. I'm cooking for Gary's dad at Christmas this year, so he's not on his own. He's 92. Oh, wow. Rachel.
Yes, you do. I mean, I do. When we all get together at my mum's, my sisters are the sort of lasagna queens. One's a vegetarian, so they bring a lasagna, and my other sister brings a lasagna. And so you do take stuff, and then I'll do, I do some fish coujons that I do. So you not do fish?
No. No fish. No meat.
No, I'm
no
a
nuts.
pescatarian, not a...
Do what?
I'm a pescatarian, not a vegetarian.
No, don't eat anything. What was the saying Phil Vickery used to say? A face, a mum or a bum. You don't eat anything had a face, a mum or a bum.
So what are you having for your Christmas dinner then? You're not having egg and chips again?
No, I'm going up north.
Ooh.
I'll be here with Hannah in the morning and Jeremy Joe. Then I'm going up north, and Julie's already practiced. She's doing this. She's got these vegetarian books, and one is like it's like this mound like that of pastry. And inside is spinach, butternut squash, pine nuts, feta cheese, and something else.
Ooh.
And then Julie's doing everything from scratch this year. And the starter, she's told me what the starter is. Can't remember what the starter is now. Yeah. Lo says, oh, I don't know who that is. What, in the summertime, is it? Say what? I've no idea. Emma says that sounds amazing. Well, let's hope so.
Yes. Has it got
Keep
mushrooms?
going through with your bundle, Hannah says. Keep going through with your bundle because I've just realised the time. It's the end of the hour. We'll finish. Don't worry, we'll finish.
Has it got lots of mushrooms in it?
The what?
Has it got mushrooms in it?
No, because I can't eat mushrooms.
Oh, can't you?
No.
Oh.
I used to love mushrooms. Every day I'd eat mushrooms. I'd make all these different mushroom dishes. And then one day, I remember I'd been to see some friends in Twickenham before I lived in Twickenham. And I was driving home and I was like, ooh, I knew it was the mushrooms. And I had a food tester and I've never had mushrooms there. And then one night in New York, Donna and I, when I lived in New York, we went to this restaurant and I was so poorly afterwards. It turned out it was the mushrooms.
Oh, so you can't even have just none at all, nothing?
I don't know now. I've never reintroduced that. I never liked all those shiitake or any of that.
No,
I like
I
the
just
good
do
old-fashioned
plain.
mushroom.
Yes.
I love your Julie, says June. She always looks after you. I look after her as well, June.
She looks so much fun in your photographs.
She's outrageous.
She's amazing.
I've no idea who that is, Lo. No idea who it is. I'm sorry for your loss.
Just opening my seams. I should have pressed them, but you will do that when you have yours.
What's your muttering about?
I should have pressed open my seams.
Or rolled them, Clover rolled them.
Oh yes.
Marina says it's yogurt in our house for the next 2 weeks. Oh, Marina's Pete has had to have an operation on his jaw here. Ooh. And originally they said they were just going in from the inside. Don't upset you if you're on your 11s or your 10s or your breakfast. They've had to go in from both sides so he can only have yogurt for 2 weeks.
Wow.
But he's going to be fine. He's going to be absolutely fine. Right, while you're saying that, let me recap these so we don't miss out on that. So the bundle of 4 panels. Yeah, I had 4 when I started. There you go. There you go. Your bundle of 4 panels, you're saving £12.99. These are exclusive to Sewing Street. Exclusive. You can't get them anywhere else at all. Why? £49.97. You're saving £12.99. In fact, you're getting the Hexy one completely for free. You're paying for the other ones and you're getting the Hexy one for free if you buy that bundle. They are all available on their own if you want to go to the website. So you can get the strips, the hexes, the fat quarters, or the 5-inch squares. They're all on their own. But if you buy all 4 together like that, then you get saved £12.99. So if you're saving £12.99, how about getting the coordinating bundle to go with, which is £12.99. So the money you've saved on there will pay for these. Now, the picture on the website is not good. So you're getting chambray, pale grey, ivory, and very soft pink. Okay, the 2.5-inch strips on their own are incredibly popular. Followed by the squares. I'm not surprised. So I'll just show you those. So this is the strip one. the 2.5 inch strip one. So you get them in the bundle, but if you are buying them on their own, right, this one is incredibly popular. Look at the size of it, incredibly popular. That's $14.99. Do you know why it's popular? Because they're normally $19.99, aren't they? Anyway, that's not my business. Nothing to do with me, not to do with me. $14.99, 2.5 inch strips, 55 inches wide. It's closely followed by the 5 inch squares, which I love. I love these 5 inch squares. They're fabulous. Do so much with those. Oh, sorry, the strips. There you go. There's the squares. No, that was my bad. Barbara says, morning. Lovely show. Well, Barbara McClay, where are you? Not that she was supposed to be in today. I haven't seen her for ages. Karen says, morning, John and Dawn. Having a lovely morning. Nice cuppa and watching this fantastic demo. What are you watching? Hey, football tonight. Love from the sunny Arsenal. She said down the Arsenal tonight. Down the Arsenal, Karen. She's in Camden. Oh, I love Camden Town. All those years I worked at Angels I loved it. I loved Camden. Anyway, let's not get nostalgic. Bundles in the graphic. Come on, Dawn, hurry up.
I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
I haven't done the book. I need you to do the book as well. Hannah wants to know where the pot goes.
The pot goes in the centre.
There.
So your pot goes there.
Yeah. Hang on. Before you talk about where the pot goes, you've sewn those things. Did you top stitch around?
I
the
would
edge?
top stitch all the way
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you would need a walking foot.
Yeah. Okay. So you put the
your
pot
casserole,
in the middle.
So this is our pot.
No, that's a book.
Okay. Imagination, John.
Yeah.
Then you tie this up.
Righty-ho. So that just covers it. That hasn't got the thermalan in it.
Hasn't got the thermalan in.
Yeah.
And then you pop that over that side.
Yeah.
That over that side. You put your spoon or whatever in there.
Yeah, your scissors. Your
scissors in there. And then
okay, so what size did you say your casserole was? 14 inches?
I didn't say an actual size, but I know that it would fit in here. So my lasagna dish.
Vegetarian or with meat?
I haven't had it for so long because I can't have tomatoes. I haven't had
you're on
it.
the pod. What's it called?
No, I just can't have them. Can't have the acid. It gives me ulcers. No tomatoes, no baked beans.
You see, I'm not supposed to have baked beans, but I love them.
Anyway, I do. But yes, mine would definitely go. I've got a Pyrex one that's bigger, a glass one that would fit, and then my normal white Le Creuset.
So a pizza for one would fit nicely in there as well. For two, should be for two, but I was eating for one. Christine says, gorgeous people, good morning. Lovely project. Did I send you the recipe for butternut, squash, red pepper and soft cheese soup? You did indeed. I've got it on my folder. And then Pam Minihani says, morning, John and Dawn. What a lovely make. Thank you very much. Well, I have nothing to do with it.
It's because the fabrics are beautiful.
Oh, yes, right. Okay, so let me just do the thermalan first that you'll need for this. So this comes 1 metre by 90 centimetre piece. I'm not getting out the bag again. Thermalan, right? Now, if you buy more than one, they don't come joined together, right? They'll. If you buy 10, you'll get 10 bags like that in there. That's your thermalan. And then the book that the pattern has come from is this one here. Sew Home in the Kitchen by Abigail American Bennett. Benet. I wonder if she says Benet then. £18.99. Lot, and they're all for the beginner. All for the beginner. Okay, right. The announcement that you missed at 8 o'clock is here. Mandy Shaw is joining Sewing Street January 2022. That was the announcement. That was that. And there's a picture of us when we were happy. Did you know what? I still wear both those shirts and they're so old. The top two were at Festival of Quilts and the bottom two were at the Sewing Quarter Studios. Very similar without the hexes on the wall. There was another announcement, or not another announcement. If you want on Christmas Day for your message to be read out to your loved ones, we're here from 8 till 12 on Christmas Day. We will be reading out messages. If you want to, send them to studio@sewingstreet.com, but just put in the title bit, put Christmas message so that because Hannah's got to put them in a special folder. If you don't put that, she might miss it. All right, don't go anywhere. After break, Yvonne McAtamney's in the building. Woo, 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 with a Christmas waistcoat. Woo, woo, woo. And she's got loads. She's told me I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to talk in the next hour. And what? Oh, and there's some surprises with prices going on. So make sure you're aware and watching and awake. And I'll see you in 4. Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Hello, I'm Kerry from Living in Loveliness and I'm delighted to be part of the Sewing Street team. I'm based in Wolverhampton and I absolutely love working with fabulous fabrics. In particular, I love working with fat quarters and showing you how to get the most from your scraps. I love bringing communities of sewists together and encouraging people to sew for greater causes. Most recently, we have been sewing for our NHS and key workers. I look forward to bringing you hints, tips and techniques. I'll see you soon.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Where's this year gone? Who knew it would go so fast? But I'm just looking forward to spending some time with you over the Christmas period. And what did you get for Christmas? Fabric? Wool? Why not? Well, I hope whatever you got you enjoy, and I can't wait to spend the new year bringing you lots of patterns and kits and continuing our sewing journey together. Bye for now.
Hello, it's Fiona from Sew Girl here. I just want to wish all the viewers and everybody at Sewing Street a very happy Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. So I hope you have a very merry, fun time with your friends and family, and see you next year. Bye bye.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us. I don't know. It's like working with a budgerigar sometimes. Here she is. Here's Yvonne McAtamney, everybody. We've been separated for months. Yep. Hang on. Wave. There she is.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey!
Good to be back.
We thought that they'd had enough of you and me, didn't we?
Well, yes. Suddenly, they've obviously thought better of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Who that could be, I don't know. And we're joking, by the way. Right, now, what we got here is we've got a collection of a year in the life of Yvonne McAtamney. I bet it took a lot longer than a year to prep all of this, but...
You think I sleep, John?
Well, exactly, exactly. So I've got loads of things to show you. We've got some surprises as we go along during the show. But before I start anything, you've never seen this before. You've seen the home spa set before. That was one that Yvonne did without me, right? But you've never been able to buy the pattern on its own, right? We'll be talking more about this later, but we know on the day that Yvonne demoed this, loads and loads of people asked to see it, right? And there you go, $9.99, Village Fabrics, Home Spa Kit. Now, in the pattern, there's the bag, there's the little square box, there's the little, I've got exactly that square box that I put my keys and my loose change and my ring in when I get in every day on the side in the kitchen. But that one's for your little reusable powder puffs. What are they
Makeup
called?
remover
Makeup
pads.
removal thingies. But in there, there's also an eye mask and a hairband, right? Everything you need in there. But we will be talking about this more later. We just wanted to let you know that has been done especially for today's show. That didn't exist before, the fabrics, the instructions on its own. But it's now a little treat for you there, £9.99. Right, let's start the show proper. So, if you remember, at one point this year, we will give you dates and everything like that. Yvonne did a sew-along for beginners, making your very, very first table runner. And what you got is you got the kit, and you got everything you needed for the kit, and I'll go through that in a second. Plus, you get a link to a YouTube video of cutting it out and everything like that. There's the whole thing. You can watch the whole thing with the link, right? We have got this. We did have it in 4 colourways when we started. We've only got it in 3 colourways now. Which one should I go to first? Country, which is this one here. Beginners, country, here you go. So in this one, now remember, all the fabrics that Yvonne uses are all top quality, really, really beautiful fabrics. So in here, you get everything you need. You don't need to buy anything else at all. You get your backing, you get your wadding, you get your top fabrics, you get your thread, you get your needles, you get your quilt. Right, this was always been, head in shot. This has always been $39.99, always. Always, always, always. Now, I need to warn you that at midnight, these go back to their original price. £5 off. $34.99. $34.99. Beginners Country Sew-Along Table Runner Kit. Now, I'm going to open this one, and then so you can see everything that you get. Okay. I thought it was £5, Hannah. You said £3, saving £3. Oh, no, you didn't. That's right. Oh, she's got to check something in the other room. Right. Okay, look. So you get your instructions. You get your backing fabric. You get your wadding. You get your green fabric, your lovely rust fabric, your cream fabric, your red fabric. You get your quilt label. You get 2 different threads, one for piecing, one for quilting. You get your machine needles. You don't need anything else, do you? Apart from how to make it. Right? And that when you buy this, you will get a link to a YouTube film at £34.99. £34.99. Right, there's the finished item. You'll better have a look at all these, and Yvonne's going to talk about them in a second. I just want to introduce all of them. Right? So that's £34.99 for the country one. Next one. Okay, then I've got batik. Got batik next. Again, everything you could possibly need. Your backing fabric, your wadding, your fabric for the top, your quilt label, your 2 threads, and your sewing machine needles. $34.99. It's lovely, isn't it? $34.99. Again, you will get the link so you can sew along, see how to cut it out, how to make it, how to put it together, how to quilt it, how to bind it, everything. $34.99. Now, those prices will go back up at midnight tonight.
This is Elliot's favourite.
That one's Elliot's favourite. Don't let that put you off. Okay, and I've got one more, and then I'll let Yvonne talk about them in a second. So now this is the modern one. Do we call it modern or contemporary, this one? Modern. This is lovely. I love the colours in this one. So you've got your blues and your greys, your golds, your thread, and your sewing machine needles. Crashing! There it is in the middle on Yvonne's page there. Yvonne's desk, sorry, not page. £34.99. So they're the three we've got available. The modern, the batik and the country. Right, and now, Yvonne. This is designed for somebody who's never done it before, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, John. This is based on the Weekend for Beginners class that we used to teach. And it gives you the opportunity to cut out and to sew in straight lines, so it's not too scary.
Right.
We have included, I think there's about 8 or 9 pages of instructions, as well as all of the YouTube videos that I recorded. You have a set that is just for cutting out, and whenever you're starting, you do have to realise that the cutting out is probably one of the most important parts, because you've got to be accurate.
Yes.
So you're cutting out. You then have the whole hour and 10 minutes or something that I showed you how to make the top. And then I also did another little video that showed how to quilt it and how to put the binding on. So you have all of the steps to make this. As I say, we would normally do this over a 2-day class. So effectively, you had the speed that I would do it at, but you have the ability to rerun me any time you want.
Well, and also you can pause it, rewind it, do anything.
Yes.
You can even slow it down. So she talks like that. Or you can speed up.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can get that. So now I don't want to, because you're paying $34.99 for the kit, but now, like you're saying, you would have to go on a weekend course.
Oh, yeah.
You pay for.
And you would buy your own fabrics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so you're getting, and you travel to the shop and everything like that. You are getting a brilliant deal here. I'm not going to ask Yvonne how much her classes are, but you would pay 4 classes.
Yeah.
And you lunch in the middle.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Yvonne.
And me. Yeah, well, you get the opportunity of having me in your living room. But this is an excellent place to start. We have run this beginners class for years and years, because you have enough repetition to kind of get the muscle memory going. You need to set up your sewing machine appropriately. But what I really love about this, and at this point in the year, this is an ideal present to give someone because it is comprehensive. That pack has everything that you need. If you have a mother that needs to have her hands kept busy because, you know, she's a little bit scared to be going out at the moment, she has everything that she needs.
Not just mothers. I don't like going out.
Well, I'm thinking about it at the moment, I've got to say. But it's an ideal opportunity to start a new hobby at the beginning of the year.
New year. And also, it's not like sometimes you'd buy somebody a kit and go, there's your present, and that's it, that's the end of the thing. But then you say, but you watch it on YouTube, you can take it through it, and everything like that, which I think is brilliant. Nice message from Anne in Cheshire, saying, I bought a runner, my first attempt to quilt, learnt lots and have completed a large quilt and also the village street. The demos are great, from Anne in Cheshire.
That's very kind, because the whole aim of this year in lots of the kits that I brought to Sewing Street were to get people started on their journey in little bite-sized pieces, so that we're giving you different techniques, because some people find some techniques easier than others. Some of them, you know, people hate it and will never want to touch it again, but at least you've given it a try.
Exactly.
And
you have something usable at the end of it.
And this batik one is actually on my sideboard in my dining room at home. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah, this had to get lots of ornaments lifted off it to bring along.
But you see, I'm not a fan of a table runner. Oh, single figures of the batik one. Single figures of the batik one. But I would have that on a table with a candle in the like 3 candles on it.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So one in the centre
Not
of each.
four, not 4 candles. No, just
Ronnie.
the old ones are the best.
Oh, even Emma knew that one. But on all of them, you could do that on all of them. Have it as a can. Obviously, be careful if you're putting candles on fabric, but you could have it as on your sideboard with a candle on each one. Look lovely.
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah,
it?
absolutely. Just the way my dining room is sitting now. This is sitting just below a lovely picture that has some highlights of blue on it, and the wall is looking really effective. So,
what colour's the wall?
Cream and like a marine blue on the bottom.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I know. Work is still in progress, though. And the modern one, of course, fits into your sort of more minimalist household.
And also grey is a huge, if you go to any interior shop at the moment, that's going to look lovely with all the greys that are around at the moment.
With that, but with that hint of mustard as your highlight.
Yeah.
The country one, the red and green one, of course, besides being country, is ideal for Christmas, red and green.
Oh, of course, yeah. Loves that one.
And we have, you can see the quilting that we've done on these, I think. This one we've done some circles, so again we gave you some ideas as to how to quilt these. This is done on machine, but you know, again, it's a project to have on your lap in these cool.
And also, if it's your first job, you don't have to do circles. Don't be thinking, oh no, I won't be able to do circles. You can just do diagonals like you have on the modern one, or just echo the seams.
Yeah, or if I flick them over, then you can see. It's just ideas, you know.
Yes, that one would be the most simple one to go to, wouldn't it? The squares and the diagonal lines.
And the circles, you know, come on, we've just laid a plate down and drawn round a plate.
I know, but you've got to remember some people will go, oh, I could never do that, even though we all...
Oh, absolutely, but you don't have to go and buy another tool to be able to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, the country one there, I think that I've always liked the modern one, but I'm thinking now... that one would look lovely in my dining room. So if you want the country one, because you've got the gorgeous colours, you've got the tweedy green, we've got the dark brick red, and we've got that lovely kind of mottled, I don't know what I wouldn't call that mustard, it's a bit darker than mustard. Rust.
Sort of gingerbread.
Oh, gingerbread, that's better, gingerbread. Now I've not packed that bag very well, as you can see. But they are quality fabrics.
Oh yeah, this is Moda fabric, Maywood, P&B.
Right,
so
okay.
yeah.
Okay, right, I've just got to... we're getting lots of messages saying we're not on Sky. Apparently it's not our fault this time. It was our fault yesterday, but it's flashing it out. It's Sky, it's not us. We can't do anything from our end, I'm afraid. So if you're watching on the web and you don't want to miss any out on any of the treats that come out, because now we've given away what some of the auctions will be happening. Not all of them, but some of them you're going to get special treats on. Right, I need to move on. Make sure you go through for the country one. Go through for the country one if you want the country one. Right, now the next one, I haven't actually got the pattern of it, so I'll let Yvonne do also again. This is just, there will be no crash on this one, but these are ones that Yvonne wants to show you next, because these come like the next stage on. So if you've done that and you think, oh, I could try something else now. So this is I've got the William Morris pack, first of all, $29.99.
Yeah, so this is... for beginners, applique, which follows on from the piecing of the table runner.
Okay.
And this mustard and green, these are William Morris fabrics. Now, I think if you have just bought the country colourway pack for the table runner, then this is probably going to work in also.
Yeah.
Now, one lady very kindly has posted on Sewing Book Fans that she has made one of these, not Sewing Book, Sewing Street Fans, and she's used it as a table centre. You can make it up into a cushion cover if you would like.
Yeah, of course.
It's an ideal start for the middle of a quilt.
I've only got it in that colourway. I've only got it in the green colourway, the William Morris colourway. I haven't got it in the other colourway.
Okay, so this is for beginners. You have just two different shapes. You get to go, to stitch around leaves until you can stitch around leaves.
What do I need to buy to go this, or have you put the fuse?
Everything is in there. There's a piece of bonder web. There are 2 threads in there. I can't remember whether we popped the embroidery thread in. We certainly have put an embroidery needle in there. It's a normal comprehensive pack because we deal this beginner.
Yeah.
we deem this to be for beginner.
Perfect.
So again, this is a follow-on project or a twin project to go with the table runner, because you are learning two very different skills, but skills that are used throughout patchwork and quilting.
Perfect. Right. So then we move on from that one. They're very, very, very limited. That was so popular when we did that one. We've only got that colourway in, and it's like this. So if you've got it in your basket, please, please, please check out. Then the next project we moved on to, which we loved, I was on with this one, the tropical flowers, right? The tropical flowers. Now, there is a crash on this one, and it's not small. So, $49.99. There it is, $49.99. £10 off. £10. Now, that's only till midnight tonight on Wednesday the 15th. It's not small. Look, Yvonne's got the quilt.
Oh yeah, it's, I think 40, it'll say
Oh,
on
it'll
your
say on
pack.
here, 44 square, 44 inch square.
So this is a natural progression to actually doing a bigger quilt from the piecing that you've done for the table runner, because you have a square and you are joining pieces around that square. And then the fun bit comes in, because you get to lay out each of the blocks in whatever kind of pattern you want. You can tessellate them, like this, or you could...
is that like a take on rail fence? Is it called rail fence? Is that? No, do you have the squares in rail fence, do you?
No, in rail fence you just have strips.
Strips, yes, of course.
So no, this is just a fun way of making a simple block and letting all the colours do the work for you. So the main fabric here is where we started.
With let me show you the main fabric.
When we were choosing. And all we've then done is, I think there are 8 complementary fabrics.
Oh, look, she's making me work
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 complementary colours there, already cut. Beautiful.
And they are all colours that coordinate in with that main fabric, yeah?
Less than 20 of these now. I'm not surprised with your £10 off. So these colours, all complement everything that's in there.
Yeah.
Now, is there enough of this if you wanted a fussy cut?
No.
No. Right,
No.
good question then, that.
Yeah, no, there isn't. But if you look at my one, and I've just taken what you have there, each of the squares is providing you with something different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want a fussy cut then?
You
want it
don't
to look
really,
different.
because you're getting splashes of each of the colours.
Yeah.
As, you know, those cerises, the deep corals, they're all just popping out. So you probably need to think about where you're positioning them, so that if you have a big splodge of cerise down there, you probably want to put another splodge at the other end just to balance it
Okay,
out.
then what's this for? I love this fabric.
Well,
I can see from here.
Yeah, this is the border. So again, it's picking up all, we put a frame round, and then we're going back to picking up all of the colours that are in the main fabric.
And also, you wouldn't necessarily, if I went to a fabric shop thinking, oh, I'm going to design myself a quilt, I wouldn't necessarily think of doing like a contemporary stripe like that with a more painterly water, and yet it works. So brilliant. Well, that's why you do your job, isn't it?
Well, that's why we do what we do.
Yes, exactly.
But I always describe this as, you know, like a painting, and you want to be pulling the eye into the centre of the quilt, but then you want to go out to the edges. And the more interesting the edge is, it just finishes.
Creates that frame, doesn't it?
It does.
Lovely for on your sofa, just for snuggling up on a Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely.
And things. Now, remember I said I had 20 of these left. I've got 11 left now. Only got 11 left now. Loads of you coming in. Please check out your baskets. Not yours, remember, till you check out. You only pay 1p&p for the whole day. You also get your full instructions. I didn't show that. Also, all your cutting out, all your full instructions. There you go. All the full instructions are all there that you need.
Very simple. You know, if you are a proper beginner,
10 left.
Then this really could be a first quilt.
But what I love, it's such a beautiful, like you've done, like I'm saying, you've done all the design work to it. Now, you've got the bright one there. We don't have the bright one.
You don't have any of them left, right?
We don't have that one on today's show at all, I'm afraid. So
no,
just
that's
this
fine.
one.
I brought it just in
yeah,
case.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So there you go. So you get all of this fabric. £10 off today, only till midnight tonight, remember. Never ever been reduced before. This one's the first time. The thing is, we don't need to reduce. Yvonne normally sells out, so we don't normally reduce it because there's 7 left now. 7 of those left. That's going to go today. That will go today. Well, actually, I was going to say that the price will go up at midnight, but actually, there won't be any left for the price to go up. There won't be any left for the price to go back up, will there? Right now, so once you've done that quilt, say that's your first quilt, we're now going to go on to one that's called Sailboats, which is, I've got the pattern on its own and I've got the kit. So let me just fold that up, that up, that up. That goes on there like that. So what the kit first, yeah? So I love this because look at the colours in here. They're really joyous colours. Look. So you've got all your colours, everything you need for the front and the binding is in here. That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to buy your own backing, your own wadding for this one. So this is the Village Fabrics Sailboats quilt. There it is, live on Yvonne's desk. We are crashing. Oh my word! How much? Right. Okay. Yvonne, look away. $39.99. Now that's only till midnight tonight. Remember, only till midnight tonight. Never ever been reduced before. So now that's the kit. That's the kit there with all the colours. Why would you say this was the next stage on from the tropical flowers?
Because on this one, you start to cut some squares in half to get half square triangles. And you do a lot of them here. And your first time you're working with a bias edge, which means it's a little bit stretchy. But you make 4 of these little half square triangles for each of the ships, boats. You know what the difference is? You can put a boat on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a boat. See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's not something I'm going to remember. You can put a boat on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a boat.
Yeah, but you can put a lifeboat, for example, on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a boat.
Well, I never. What about a toy ship? Hannah says she's just being difficult.
Oh, she's just being difficult.
Yeah.
Have a bit of shortbread.
Yeah, eat another shortbread. Oh, I think they're nearly all gone, actually. Yvonne brought homemade shortbreads in for us all today, and I made the mistake of putting the Tupperware box of it on Hannah's desk.
Oh, well. I'll be taking an empty box home then.
You will be, definitely. Right, the fabrics in here again, really, really gorgeous fabrics. You've got your red sailboat, you've got your lovely seaside themed, you've got your ginghams, your spots, your snow. They're such lovely, lovely fabrics. The thing is, when you have a decent fabric, it almost makes the sewing easier. It doesn't just look better, but it's easier to sew, isn't it?
It's more stable.
Yes.
You know, the weave of the cloth is more even and it is more stable. Again, we would always suggest that whenever you're cutting smallish triangles out, whenever you're doing half square triangles, you want a little bit of spray starch best press, something just to stabilise that biased edge. But by the time you have completed this project with all of these little half square triangles and putting putting triangles on the edge of the hull of the boat, then you've had plenty of experience of putting a triangle up against a triangle and sewing it. So it's a step in your quilting in your patchwork journey. We've put a frame around the edge here, and then again we've picked another stripe fabric that's pulling all of the turquoises, the reds, the blues and the grey.
So each boat ship is made as a block, isn't it? So you're not making one big sheet and putting on, you make each boat separately.
Each is a block, so that is a block.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then you have 3 across.
Yeah.
And then you have a joining strip.
Right.
Basically. More
so
boats.
you're just pushing your skills a little bit more with this one. From the other one was just straight lines, wasn't it? Now you're doing half square triangles, you're doing the corner of the hull, and you're doing sashing strips now, because the strips on that one were short, weren't they? Now, I mean, they're not hugely long, but they're the width of the centre.
Yes, and you're having to sort of centre things and get things aligned coming down.
Also, when you're placing it, make sure your flags are all going in the same direction.
Absolutely. Sometimes you can have one boat sailing against the wind.
And also, you can, I mean, I know you've designed it for the boat and the sail to all be the same fabric, but if you wanted to, you could make the sails out of a different fabric,
Oh,
couldn't you?
absolutely, because that's the ones I did earlier.
Oh, okay.
She says, hoping that I brought the right bundle here.
Oh.
That's the bits of fabric. But I did other colourways because this is really quite bright. So that's just a redo there.
Yeah.
As is that. But look, I went and did one.
Oh, with completely different fabrics.
Completely different.
Well, I suppose you've got the pattern in there. So once you've made the blue, red, white, and blue one.
Yeah, because this could be a boy quilt or a man quilt, you know, because, or just to work in with your decor, you know, maybe you live by the sea.
Yeah, but well, it could be, first of all, Hannah was saying it'd be lovely for a child's bedroom as either a play mat or a changing mat or on the wall. But you could do it, and I don't mean to be gender what's it here.
No.
But in fact, you did that in pinks and glitters and unicorn fabric. It could be, you know, as you say, you live by the seaside, do it in seaside colours, you know what I mean?
And, you know, this is this boat going in the opposite direction.
Yes.
So, yeah, this has so much that you can do to personalise it and to just, you know, put a bit of yourself into it.
Of course, Emma, you know, Emma director, she's leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
She's moving to the seaside.
Well, there you go.
So it'd be ideal. You can't take it with you. You got to make it. Buy it and make it.
Yeah.
That could be your leaving present. Oh no, £39.99. Not.
We're not spending that much on it.
That's £5 we're doing, aren't we? Anyway, beautiful. I don't mean it's £39. I mean, I'm not paying that much for a leaving present. But for a quilt, but actually for a lovely quilt like that, £39.99, brilliant
Plus
price.
the instructions.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
so you've then got the instructions to then do a brown one if you want to do a brown one like you've done in that.
And of course you could do 4 of them. Not put the dividing strip in here. Just do 4 of them and you've got a nice big cushion.
Or you could do one of those where it's just there's 1 on the top row, 2 on the second row. You know what I mean? You could make whatever you wanted to. Really.
You could have a whole armada.
You could do if you wanted to.
Or a lone sailing ship.
Obviously, you won't be able to do that with there's only enough fabric in here to make what you're seeing there.
Yeah.
And the finished size of this one is 33.5 by 41.5 inches. Now, if you're thinking, yes, that's perfect, but I really don't want red, white and blue, Hannah wants hers in pirate fabric. I've got the pattern on its own. You can get the pattern on its own here. I'll just tuck that one away in there. There you go. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. There you go. 33.5 by 41.5 inches. Oh! Well, hang on. Now, we never do this. Don't look over there. They'll be seething. They'll be, you know, I know she's simmering. She's simmering.
Yes, a boiling pot. Boiling pot.
$7.99. Now that way you can just, it's all the instructions, right? Exactly what you need to make it. Or you can do up. Yeah, or just cushions for Emma's new flat. Yeah. Does your new flat overlook the sea? Oh, not the first one she's moving into. No, so she's going into temporary accommodation first of all, but in the future she could. Yeah. She's going to have to save her pennies to get one looking over the sea where she's going. But she's going to be collecting sea glass on the beach every day.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, make it into jewellery.
Or you could do 3, just one after the other, and as a narrow. You know.
Is it too wide to do as a border? I'm thinking you could do a middle bit and then a nice wide border of just the ships going down the side.
Well, it's 8 that way. So you could do.
It'd be about a
6 inch. Yeah, it'd be about a 6 inch wide border.
Nice,
but nice. Yeah. I say once you have mastered that block.
Yes, of course.
You know.
Keep going through for the pattern on its own. Very, very popular. £2 off. Remember, $7.99. Now the price does go back up at midnight tonight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, now we move on to your pièce de la résistance of the year.
For the year.
For the whole year, right? Now, so what we did was we did a block of the month, but instead of it being just a square block that goes like that, it was a, well, you can see it behind Yvonne there. We've got a picture of it. It was a whole story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So month 1, we did the grass and the pavement. No, it's not a pavement.
Well, no, you always called it a zebra crossing, didn't you? It's a fence, John.
Yes,
it's
the fence. So you do the first month was the grass and the fence.
Yeah.
Then the next month was the flowers. Next month was the houses. Next month was the trees and the shops. Next month was the seagulls. And the next month...
Flying geese.
Geese. And then the next one was the nighttime stars, right? So what you explained, because every month was introduced a different... Like, so we'll do 1 and 2 first of all. As a special deal, we put 1 and 2 together, $49.99. I'll tell you the date. 18th of May is when we launched that one, right? So the first one, what were the skills in the first 2 rows?
The first 2 rows were all about cutting accurately and sewing a very accurate 1/4 of an inch seam.
Yeah.
To be able to make these traditional log cabin blocks, you have a number of seams going across the piece, and if you haven't actually sewn your 1/4 inch seams, then it doesn't actually turn out square sometimes.
Right.
So that was about, if you could sew that, you had mastered sewing straight lines on your sewing machine, and that is the key to lots of patchwork. We added on to that the fence, but we popped a little bit of making a bias strip just across the gate. Now, let me just remind people who haven't seen that the one that is hanging up here is the one that I made personally month on month. This is not the one that is in the packs. It's very, very
there's a cat
similar.
on this one.
Yeah, well, I've got butterflies on mine. So there are a few tweaks because I'm not good at making things a second or third time.
No, but also people might not want a black cat on it. They might want, like you, the butterflies or whatever.
I have seen some examples where a lady has got her dog on it.
Oh.
And whenever it comes up to the... I have Village Fabric shop here. Some wonderful cottages with some beautiful embroidery on them. But we did our accurate piecing in the first pack.
Yeah.
In the second pack, whenever we come to the flowers.
Okay, so let me just move on. I'll move on to flowers now because that was straight lines. That was what we did 1 and 2 together as a special deal, right? Then we moved on to Hannah. Flowers now, please.
So the flowers, this is machine applique. So you're using some Bondaweb, you're applying the applique onto the background fabrics, and then you have the choice of either stitching by machine or stitching by hand around each of the shapes. Or, and I know one lady actually needle turned her applique along this row. So applique comes in very many forms, but we were giving you the opportunity here to do a couple of skills. I showed, I believe, how to make a bias strip.
Yeah, the 22nd of June we did this one.
So that you have some curly flowers here.
Yeah. And also, you make those in blocks, don't you? So if you want to, you could push the echinacea further down and have the daisy in the middle and things like that.
This one is a different arrangement.
Yeah.
And I've popped a couple of little ladybirds on this one.
And also, what happens with this is some of the leaves, you've got different sections of background. Some of the leaves overlap into the next one, don't they? Which is really, really lovely. So it's not just 4 sections sewn together. You do 4 sections, but you leave that bit flapping, and when you put them together, put it out the way when you stitch the thing together, then put the Bondaweb over so the leaf goes over the seam.
It just unifies the whole the length as opposed to the blocks, as you say. Then we
moved to the houses, Hannah.
So this time we're doing a little bit more difficult piecing. We have some little 1.5 inch squares in here, and as you can see on mine, here I put the 2 tall houses together.
Okay.
Sort of like blocks.
But you
of
don't
flats.
have to do that.
That's the way I put mine. The one
there you go. Look at that. That was the original
arrangements
one
on there. That's a different layout to that street. All about accurate piecing, you've gotten some quite small half square triangles there to make this. This is a Brave New World block, I think it's called. So you're getting to be just a little bit more precise on these ones. And again, some repetition so that you can improve as you go.
Can I also just say, don't feel, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't want to make the whole quilt, you could choose the flowers, the shop and the stars, or the houses and the geese and the grass. You can make your own like smaller wall hanging or a big cushion or anything like that out of it, couldn't you?
Yeah,
We're not saying you have to buy all 7 of them. I mean, it's lovely, it's beautiful, and I know hundreds and hundreds of you have, because we've seen loads of them on Facebook, on the Facebook fan page. But if you're thinking, oh no, it's too much for me, you could pick and choose 3 or 4 of those and create your own little project out of it.
Oh, something entirely different. You know, if you took, for example, the top row, the stars, and mixed them in with the log cabins on the bottom, you could make more just a basic quilt out of it, you know, interspersing the colours, because I have messed around with the colours across the top here.
We haven't got to that one yet, but we will do in a second. Right, then we move on to the village street. Now, this one on the original has village shop above it, and it has, it's got the same blinds. Yeah, it's got the same blinds, but it's got empty window boxes.
Yes,
but
and I've
subliminal advertising.
Well, no, yes,
why
not? Yes,
village
but I've put some flowers on my window ledges here, and I've got a wonky window ledge. If you see, if you look there, but never mind.
Were you drunk that day?
Well, hopefully I was. Hopefully I was. Otherwise, my ruler must have slipped.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Again, this is machine applique, but this one is more about showing you that you need to layer things up in the appropriate order.
Okay.
So put windows on top of, on top of the building, and put the window boxes on top of the window, and just a sequencing of how you're applying the.
And how are the trees done then?
Then the outsides on both sides are the foundation piecing. So this is whenever you piece on paper, which some people absolutely love. It is excellent for getting very accurate points. So if you're a person who finds it difficult to get sharp points, then this could be a technique for you. So it is an introduction of a completely different technique. We have included the foundation papers in there. We've given you a set of reference sheets plus a set to use, so that if you find this is something you like, you can make a whole forest.
Exactly,
of trees.
but also it's easy foundation paper piecing. It's not that one where you have to get a bit that big and a bit that big. It's very simple to introduce you into foundation paper piecing.
It is.
Margaret, we haven't got the gremlins. The gremlins today are at Sky, so it's not our fault that you're flickering on and off day. Yesterday it was our fault. Today, nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us at all. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
Then we moved on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, flying geese next.
So we're now on the flying geese row. So again, you have half square triangles to deal with on either side of the flying geese, and just a sequencing of putting smaller or larger ends onto each of these flying geese to make them wave across the sky.
Right.
The other thing is in here, in the purple ones, we have folded ones, so it's an entirely different technique that we've introduced. But flying geese appear in lots of different ways in different blocks.
And if you don't fancy the curved folded one, you don't have to. The folded one, you don't have to do that one if you don't want to.
No, but again, to do it once or twice to see whether it's something that you like.
Because you might end up loving it and looking into more kind of designs with those folded ones in.
It's one of my favourite things.
Oh, is it? Well, that's why she pulled a face when it said, "Don't do it if you don't want to."
Yes. No, I love putting the curve in, and it's a very easy way of putting a curve in.
Yeah. Okay, then we moved on to the stars row.
Yeah.
Hannah's just changing it. This is the final one.
Yeah. Now, mine goes from light through to dark, and I introduced a different fabric in mine. So mine does look really
different
quite a bit
to what
different
it shows
to
on the
what the what the pattern shows you there.
Yeah, because you've got a pale one that's all pale.
Yeah,
But we've got in this one here. But again, the fabric is yours. As long as you cut it the way it says you cut it, you'll be able to you could move it around, swap some of the colours. You've actually introduced a completely different fabric.
Yeah, I put a bit of sparkle on the end one, you see.
Yeah.
But by the time we had worked through this with customers, they were really putting a bit of themselves into it because your confidence had built so much over the months that they just look remarkable, and I'm so proud of everyone who has been working through it.
And then in there, do you also get your binding in this one?
Yes, and it's the navy. It's a navy.
Oh yeah, navy.
Fabric
There's navy in there. Oh, because you haven't bound yours yet.
Well,
so the whole thing is bound in navy.
Yes, this is the one that I have made over the last 7 or 8 months. And at this point, it is just layered up. So it has its front, its wadding, and I'm just putting some calico on the back of this one.
Okay.
And it's all basted, it's tacked together. This is how we tend to prepare them to go quilting.
Sorry, I didn't give you the dates after the second one, but if you just go on, there's a lot going on next door. If you just put it into YouTube, Block of the Month, Yvonne McAtamney or Village they will come up. They're linked together. You'll see them. You'll see them there. Okay, so that's that bundle. Now the next one, I've got a bundle of all 3 of these. If you'd want to buy all 3, now I've not seen these before today, but you've got Sunset Fireworks, Fruit Spiral, and Ocean Starburst. We don't have these made up. We have pictures of them here, only because Yvonne wasn't told we were doing these, you see, so she would have brought them in otherwise. £65.97 if you want all 3 of these. So 16th of November is the day these were done. Yeah. They're all 18-inch squares, so you can make gorgeous cushions out of them. You can make wall hangings out of them. You could do anything you like. Oh, sorry, I've jumped, haven't I, Yvonne? I was going to do that in a minute.
No, you go ahead there and I'll prepare over here.
Okay, well, don't forget I've got Home Spa kit first and the Sandra bag first.
Okay, you go.
No. No. It's all right. 65.97. You get all 3 of those. Oh, what? No one knows what's going on, do they?
No.
It's the same price, isn't it? Oh, 65.97 was it? Sorry, my bad. It's gone to 59.97. 59. So they're less than £20 each. So that one there is your Sunset Fireworks. That one there is your Ocean Starburst. And then that one there is your Fruit Spiral. Very quickly, Yvonne, because the time's going. What techniques are in there? Don't look at Yvonne's table. Don't look at Yvonne's table yet.
No. It is it's bonded applique, so you're simply drawing out on your bonder web and applying the pieces onto the background. The inspiration comes from rose windows in cathedrals, so something like York Minster or Chartres or Notre Dame. And that is one piece of fabric. And the fabric's just sung to me. So I loved choosing which pieces to cut out from and then build out from the centre.
And then, sorry, last but not least,
and it's the same with this one. This Fruit Spiral, there is one piece of fabric in there that, as you can see there, and I've taken, the blueberries are in the middle, the blackberries are at such,
So that's just one piece of fabric?
That is one piece
so
of
you're fussy
fabric.
cutting that to create that, and then your lemons will be round the edge there.
Whatever you create is going to be totally unique because you will cut a different piece out to that which I cut out. And it's the same with the other 2, John. Those are one piece of fabric. You see that sort of pinky? That is one piece of fabric that graduates through.
I did like to say, when I looked, I was like, oh, she's forgot to put any more fabrics in this one. But it's that fabric that you unfold and it's got all the colours in it.
It's got all of those.
Okay, if you buy the bundle, you save some money. If you buy them individually, they are the price that they are always normally. So there's the bundle at $59.97. And they've all gone through separately at 21 something, weren't they? 99. Right, now this bit I was going to do at the end, But I'm going to do it very quickly now because Yvonne's got it out on her table. Yeah. We were talking about block of the month gone by. This is not for sale yet. This is a taster of next year. So what is this?
Well, having built everybody's confidence up over the year, we thought, right, we're going to do a double bed size quilt. And this is going to be one of the colourways. This is the purple colourway.
Oh, I love this colourway.
So we have star blocks. Yeah, we have different star blocks, and we will have applique blocks each month.
So is that 3 different months in there?
There are 2 months here. Each month there will be, you would need to make 2 applique blocks.
Yeah.
You will make 2 different star blocks.
Right.
And you will make some of the more straightforward puss in the corner blocks.
Right.
So
there's lots more than just that. There's
yeah.
loads. That's only a taster of what's to come.
You would make 8 blocks in the month. So you would make, if I just take that away, that is kind of what you would be making each month.
Each month, so it's going to be
But
massive.
It's going to be double bed size.
Perfect. And it also will come in other colourways. I adore that purple, but you're going to do it in other... I'm not going to give anything away.
Oh, no. People, they've had a little taster last time of the blue one.
Yeah.
Because the blue one is completed and is getting quilted at the moment.
Okay.
So there would be a choice of 2 colourways. Okay. We are aiming to start in February. So if you have been lucky enough to have been bought one of the table runners and the beginner's applique, if you get your head around that in January,
then you can do this in
February. You might want to think about this.
Oh, it doesn't have to, you'd have to be a beginner. You might just want a gorgeous quilt.
Because, it's
right,
skill building.
That's February. Back today, first time ever, we've had the home spa set pattern on its own. Never had it before. £9.99. £9.99. It's just a pattern. There you go. You make all those things. You make the little bag, you make the square box, you make the reusable makeup removers, you make the iPad, and you make the hairband. £9.99. That's the pattern only. You've never instructions only. We've never had it on its own before. I have got a bundle though in the pale blue and cream. Just the one colourway. It's £18.99.
It's a new colourway because we sold out of the...
I thought you had. So they sold out of all the colourway. That's why we couldn't find the picture, Emma.
Yep.
So they sold out of all the colourways because you did this with Vix, I think.
I did 3 different colourways and they all
sold out. They all sold out. This is a brand new colourway. Emma and I were looking this morning for, can't find the blue and cream one, can't find the blue and cream one. That's why, because it's a brand new colourway. £18.99. So in here, you get the instructions and you get all the fabric to make the little bag, the little square, what would you call it? Pouch, container? What's it called?
A little fabric holder.
Fabric, yeah.
You know,
just have a look at Yvonne's desk there.
Yeah, because this is the little square.
Yeah.
Holder.
Yeah, because then you put your makeup remover pads in there, reusable.
Pads are in here. And there's enough for 6 of those, and the tiling that is used is 100% bamboo, and
that's in there. That's
gorgeous.
It feels gorgeous. Yeah,
it's absolutely gorgeous.
But you also make. We're not going to get time to make it today. We're also going to make eye mask.
Yep.
And hairband.
Yep.
Hairband. £18.99. Right. Tell me how many went just then. Right, a third of the stock has gone already, and I've literally just shown it to you like that. If you missed out on the date, what day was it done? We're just getting the date for you now. Because on the day you were on with Vix, they just flew out, didn't they?
They did. I didn't even get to the demo before they'd all sold.
No.
The one thing that, whenever you are sewing this,
yes,
put the toweling on the bed of the machine and let the feed dogs take the toweling through, because it's a little stretch.
You remember when you were in? We can't find it on the computer. You remember what date it was you were last in?
21st or something like that.
Of November.
Yeah, it was in November.
We'll have a look. Don't worry. We'll have a look.
It was a Tuesday.
Tuesday in November. Easy.
It's got to be straightforward, doesn't it?
But sorry, what were you saying? Put the toweling on the bottom.
When you're a lot of this is simply toweling and cotton fabric, one on top of the other, 16th, sewing around. And if you put the toweling on the bed of the machine, the feed dogs will just take it through more evenly, because there is a little bit of stretch to it.
Oh, okay.
Not a huge amount. It's just what toweling is. And if you have that on the base, then you can see what you're doing more easily. You want a slightly longer stitch than you would normally use. I've been using a size 3 stitch. Just make sure you've stitched your elastic in place.
The elastic comes in it, the ribbon comes in it, all the fabric comes in it, the toweling comes in it, everything. $18.99. Loads of you there. Please check out, please check out, please check out, right? I'm only rushing because we're coming to the end of the hour. We're not going to do the Sandra bag now, but watch during the break because the price will be crashed on the Sandra bag. 2 quick messages. Lovely to see Yvonne again. Fabulous waistcoat. Happy Christmas, Yvonne, from Sue. And Karen says, I love the new block of the month. Beautiful, Yvonne. Thank you. Can't wait for it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can I just take the opportunity to wish everybody a very, very happy Christmas. Thank you so much for your support, both on Sewing Street and in my own shop. That has been invaluable for me through this quite difficult year. A happy Christmas to you, and let's all have a very healthy 2022.
And not to mention the quilt fair.
And quilt fair just was outstanding, and to actually meet people who think I'm something special and to want to talk to me.
Believe me,
no,
she's nothing special.
I'm not. I'm just
Yvonne,
me.
you're gorgeous.
I'm just me, John, and all you can do is
That's why people love you so much.
Well, you know, that's my parents. They brought me up well.
Yes, hold that up because there's only 10 of those left now.
Okay.
There's only 10 left at £18.99.
It's a beautiful little blue and grey floral.
Oh, now she's trying to put me out of a job now.
Yeah.
Not only will she demo, she'll also sell.
Oh, well, I don't have to sell this. I just have to show this, you know, because it...
All right, then. Yvonne, have a brilliant Christmas. Have you got the family coming round?
I'm going there. I don't even have to cook.
So you'll get them, they'll go, oh, Mum, could you just do this?
No, my younger daughter's a great cook, so I shall just have to arrive and entertain children, I think.
Oh, we'll have a brilliant time. Have you got a date for January yet? Do you know
I have, and I towards the end.
Okay, towards the end of January.
27th, maybe. It's a Wednesday, I believe.
Okay, thank you ever so much. Have a lovely time.
Take care, all.
Don't go anywhere. Straight after the break, Dawn's back, and she's going to be making, the coffee and the tea bags. Apparently, is there a manager coming on? Okay, we've got a manager special, but it's Ian. Right, it's Ian coming on. Now, that's a bit unfair, because once Ian comes on, we can never get him off. If you don't know, Ian's the very tall, skinny camp one. I know, he makes me look butch. He's coming on with a special, at what point? Right at the beginning or the end? Oh, at 11:45. 11:45, that'll be interesting. I'll have to wipe the table down for him to come in. There's going to be 3 of us. I'll see you in 4.
Hello, I'm Sam from Adventures in Crafting, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, it's Yvonne from Village Fabrics here. Can't believe that another year has just flown by. I just want to take the opportunity to wish you the happiest of Christmas and a really healthy 2022. So, happy Christmas from our Christmas room, which is here all year round. So, happy Christmas!
Hi everyone, it's me, Jules My Youth, wishing you a fantastic, fun, festive season. Let's hope we all have a raring good time this year. Sending you lots of warm hugs from me and Lola.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. I've been part of the Sewing Street family now for over a year and it's been the most incredible journey so far. Some of you may already know that I like all things sewing, anything from quilting to toy making, needle felting and of course applique, which is my favourite. The best thing about being part of the show is being able to share with you my imagination and bringing you new ideas and new designs and patterns and seeing how you interpret those designs and make your own work and then sharing your images of those is the most rewarding part for me. I'm currently working on lots of new ideas and exciting projects that I cannot wait to bring to the show and share with you all. But in the meantime, take care everyone and happy sewing!
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us. Well, it's all going on here today. Right, just so you know, at 11:45 there will be a manager special, right? Ian will be coming on at 11:45. Now he has to be finished by 11:55 because we've got to get to Yarn Lane because Sam Sabido's there. I don't know if he knows that, but I'll tell him when he comes in. So let's get a move on. We've got a travel mug bag kit here for you. It's a Dawn Taylor exclusive. We've got coffee and we've got tea. So this is the coffee one, first of all. So what you get is you get the instructions. Award selling well on pre-order. You get 1/2 metre of the grey and a fat quarter of the brunette, I think that one is. And this lovely panel. So $21.99 will get you the panel. Now, do you use all the panel? You must have some of the panel left over, mustn't you? So there's the panel, the coffee panel. Coffee is always the answer. Well, it's not always. Can I have more money? Coffee. Can I have a wage rise? Coffee. You see, it doesn't work. Coffee talk, friends and coffee, iced coffee, Americano, fresh ground coffee. Where's soy vanilla latte on there? Not there. Not there. No. They were right this morning, weren't they? Oh, yeah. I didn't think they were going to be right this morning because I only heard him squirt the bottles twice and we needed 3 with but they were all okay. Right, okay, so that's your coffee travel mug, $21.99. That's what it makes. You will need to supply your own ribbon and your own button and your own piece of elastic on there. Right, then I've got a tea. Oh, yeah, I've got the panel on its own. I'll do that in a second for you. Then I've got the tea bundle, which is the same instructions. You get a fat quarter of cream, half a metre of, I think that's dark teal, different panel. Now, this panel here, you don't cut it up the same way, I imagine, as that one, because that one had definite squares on it, didn't it? This one you're going to have to fussy cut. Or you can make a table runner or whatever you want out of this, couldn't you? Wall hanging, whatever you like. So for $21.99, you get that really lovely leave room for surprises or pudding. Practice, practice. What's that? Oh, positivity. Healthy body, healthy mind. Doesn't always work. Sounds scary but fun. Story of my life. Brave enough to climb any mountain. That's Hannah. Why is this hard? That's little Paul. Oh no, here's little Paul. Small things are the big things. There we go. He'll be in tomorrow with his stitches taken out and everything like that. I know. Anyway, that's the bundle for 20. I made myself laugh then. $21.99. Would you like that panel on its own? Would you like the tea panel on its own? Why? Started everybody off now. Oh, okay, that's the hanging we've made. That's the wall hanging we've made. Yeah, here's the panel, $10.99. Michael Millar, Positivity. Do you get it? Positivity. Did I leave any out? You can do this. I believe in you. I've done that one, Emma. Emma's tried to read that one there. $10.99. I think the colours in there are lovely, aren't they? Do you know what? You could just have that on the wall in your sewing room just as inspiration, really. Couldn't, even if you don't drink tea. Have it in your kitchen. Have the end of your kitchen. I don't know why it has to be at the end of the kitchen. It could be in the middle of your kitchen if you want it to be. Don't know why you put it at the end, but there you go. And then I've got the coffee panel on its own. Very popular these panels are before we've even started the show. Half of coffee is gone. $10.99. Lots of people excited about the manager special. It's only Ian. Exciting what he's doing. No, I've not got that on this one. I don't think Paul drinks coffee, does he? He has a black coffee, I think, if he has a coffee. Americano, that's what he'll have. Anyway, that's your panel on its own. Now, I've got other bits and bobs here. I've got a complimentary bundle here. Meaning coordinating. Now, these are all available on their own on the website, on pre-order if you want to have a look, but we're just going to do them as a bundle for now. $12.99. I think it just goes with this one, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Goes with the coffee one. Definitely goes with the coffee one, look. Or if you have your own little coffee shop like the one where Hannah fancies. Oh, we can't say that anymore, can we? Oh, no, you could use it with both. You could use it with both. Yeah, she made him laugh, the man in the independent coffee shop that she's always fancied. But he does know she's got a boyfriend. And his girlfriend definitely knows that Hannah's now got a boyfriend. Anyway, that's that. And now I've got some grosgrain ribbons. Now, these as they are a little bit wide for the project, I'd say. But it's so good. You can fold grosgrain ribbon in half like this. And just top stitch down it. That'll make it the perfect width, wouldn't it then? Makes it lovely and strong. Just top stitch down either edge. or edge stitch down either edge. So you're just making your own ribbon. You get 1 metre of that. So you'd need a couple of those, wouldn't you? Hang on, how many? Yeah, just 2.
No, it's for the coffee cup, not for the. That's
it's for the coffee cup thing. But would you need 2 of those?
You would. It depends if you want to do shoulder or.
Do you want it on your shoulder? Because Hannah's going to make this for when she walks Reggie, the dog. Okay, so what colour was that one? That was cornflower. I've also got it in ivory or white. I'm only rushing because I've got the manager's special in half an hour. Cream. It's called cream. Right, I've also got it in black. Oh, no, hang on a sec. Right, okay. So that's black, it's fine. We'll go back. We just called that one cream. It's not cream, it's ivory, that one. 21. Oh, white, sorry, that's white. And then cream is this latte colour coming up in a minute. Sorry, so that's the one if you want this one, white. It's actually cream, but that's white. And then if you want the latte colour ending 25, we've called that one cream. Very confusing, I do apologise. Right, if you go to the website, we have got Dawn's other patterns and we have got some iron-on interfacing, but we need to get on with the demo. So what are you making the travel mug bag?
I am, yes.
Go.
So I made a pattern out of, so all I've done on the pattern that you get, these are not to size, they're not to scale. So I made my own so that I could fussy cut where I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. So the instructions that I've done this size for are for the
right. Okay. Get it down off the table, right? Because
and I've left the other one in there typically. So this.
Okay.
So if you wanted to make one for one of this type of mug, so these are the ones that seal at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to make one for this one, you need to do 23.5 inches.
Right, what does the pattern
for
say?
The wrap? The pattern says 22 because that's for the ones that you get from the coffee shops that you reuse.
Okay. So basically, whatever your cup is, measure it before you start.
The actual holder is universal. I've tried all of them.
Oh, okay.
Well, as many as I could.
Yeah.
I've tried. So this doesn't need to be any bigger. This is the same size.
Right.
Okay. But it's the wrap that goes around. So when you've got your coffee mug, you'll just know.
Yes.
So you just wrap it around and then you'll know what size you need.
So don't cut that bit out before you've got your coffee mug there.
So I've made mine so that I could fussy cut where I wanted. So I want that word coffee.
Yeah.
So I place that in the middle so that when this is on here, so I've got I fussy cut the back.
Okay.
And I fussy cut the front of this.
Right.
So, but you could just use any part if you wanted to. And then when I made the bag, I just used the panels that were the bits that were left over. So I'm just going to cut this piece out. So I've drawn on here. I'm not doing it magically.
I was going to say, you're very confident doing that.
I did it last night just to... There we go. Make sure that's round the right way. And then you need 2 pieces the same size because you need a lining. This is the one from there. I've left mine in.
Oh, okay. We need a new blade.
Brought everything new, and
you've left it in the dressing room.
I did. I've restocked my sewing room with my pennies from my nan and granddad. So it's been lovely having lots of new things.
And then you come here and we give you a blunt one.
There we go. But you could do any part. If you have a look at the panel, there's lots of different bits that you could fit on here. And the same with the T one, depending on which quote you wanted.
Yeah, of course.
To be at the top.
The thing is, as well, is you've got the pattern. You might want to keep the panel all in one.
Yes, you can. I mean, it isn't just for these fabrics.
Yes,
you can do whichever you wanted to do. I'm just going to cut down that side. I do love using a rotary cutter. It makes such a difference, a rotary cutter. Mind you, my nan never used one.
No, I've never used one.
You don't, you always use
well, no, until I worked at Sewing Quarter, I'd never even seen one.
I do miss the sound of cutting fabric though with scissors. That is a lovely, lovely sound. I'll pop that over there.
Sue says, Hannah, I tell my husband if I see a fit bloke, just because you're on a diet, there's no harm in admiring the menu. Veronica, the technical fault isn't ours. The technical fault is Sky's day. Yesterday it was our fault. Today it's Sky's fault. So you have to watch on Facebook. That's all right. Same thing.
So,
right, go.
So you've got your interfacing. So I interfaced the lining piece.
Right.
And then all you're going to do is put right sides together and you're going to sew all the way around, leaving a turning gap.
Okay. Where do you leave your turning gap?
You leave it at the top piece because that bit goes under here and then it gets sewn in. Okay. So you don't have to do any top stitching. You could if you wanted to do some top stitching. But. So I'm just going to sew with 1/4 inch. I need to put my pin in the top because I'm always forgetting which end is which. So there you go. And then just going to use 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around.
Oh, see, June Sky is absolutely fine. I think it's regional. I think it's different people having different issues today. Oh, I'm watching on Sky, says Pam Minihani, no problems here. Yeah, so the issue is Sky, it's not ours today. Yesterday it was definitely ours. Wasn't it, Hannah?
I couldn't film the other day, we had nothing. I've got a new, ready for when I'm going to be having lots of traffic coming through. We've got a very complicated system called a NAS.
What's you talking
about? To do with
now?
the internet, with everything. So I had no internet access at all, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't watch any of you, couldn't do anything.
What's a NAS? Oh, okay.
But apparently when we've got lots of traffic coming, that's what we're going to need, is a NAS.
Don't we have those here?
Possibly.
Oh, we had them at Sewing Court. Oh, the old place, as in when you first opened here. I thought I'd heard Elliot mentioning it, muttering it.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Apparently, well, it all went wrong. He was got the drill out and everything.
Oh, yeah. We should get Elliot round.
It's all working now. So.
Oh, okay.
So this.
Remember, Manchester Special at 1:45. He'll have to be quick because he has to be finished by 5:45.
Very exciting.
The Manchester Special. I'm going to let you into a secret now. Manchester Special hasn't arrived, so he's had to go and get it. Oh, actually, I've got something else that's arriving tomorrow that I've got to double check when we unpack the boxes. It's arrived. I don't know what it's for. Hayley sent us an email. I said, what's this for? She went, for the 10 o'clock show, John.
Usually I get to see what it is before I come in, and because he's just gone to get it, so even I don't know what it was.
Nothing.
Don't know what it was.
Oh, well. As long as Ian knows.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is even more intriguing. We don't know what it is, and nobody, Hannah, producer, who's in charge of the show, has no idea what price he's going to do for it. It's what we like to hear, isn't it?
So,
does he remember we've got Yarn Lane today? Okay. Because Sam Sabido's in today doing the ripple jumper.
That's beautiful.
Have you seen it?
Really beautiful, yes.
I still think we should be doing the snowflakes.
What were the snowflakes? I saw you put a comment.
Oh, the snowflakes jumper was gorgeous. But
didn't you say she made it in July with Rebecca? Right, so I'm just turning this right
How many
side
layers
out.
of interfacing did you put on?
You've got a medium one. This is I've got the stiffer interfacing.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was a wrong order on my part.
Okay.
From somewhere, so I've been using it. But you don't need to use the stiff one. You can just use.
There's the interfacing if you want it. $3.99. I'll hold it up like that. Just there you go. This picture
gives you a little bit of rigidity.
Yeah.
You could use something thicker. You could use a foam, but you might have to change your measurements just by ½ inch.
Yeah.
Because it will be thicker.
The the pattern for the tea is identical to the coffee one. You just have to choose where you want the positioning of the writing or the pictures when you do that.
But if
You'll have lots left over.
You will. If you make yourself a little pattern, I just put 2 pieces of card together and then move it over the top of the panel, then you can choose where you want it.
Yeah.
Where you want it to go. So there's my first one. I will iron that one. Now you have all of your instructions are there, all your measurements are there. You need a front and a back. A front and a lining. So this one I'm doing slightly different. This has got the coffee pot.
Yeah.
And then when you have your alternate colour, so this is from the panel and then this is from the fat quarter.
Okay.
So one's brown and one is the cream.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're putting right sides together.
Yeah.
Now I'm aware of the time, so what I did do on these ones is I did do some quilting, but I'm just going to sew them.
Did you put anything behind
together.
it to quilt
I've got
it with?
interfacing.
Oh, just interfacing.
But that interfacing would be enough to do
all of
it. So again, 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now I did make a bag with the panel, with the coffee panel.
Yeah.
If you follow these instructions to make this, it's the same to make the bag.
Yeah. This is this bag, you mean?
Yes.
This
so
bag
it's the
here.
same. So all it is there's a lining in there. So I had the cream.
Is that mine or yours?
It's here, stay here.
Okay.
I had so much this time.
That's okay.
So if you wanted to make that bag, it's the same. You put your lining piece attached to your main piece.
Yeah.
And then you would add your straps here.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not adding straps to this one. So
Okay.
you turn them
yes,
sides
exactly,
over. And then again, you just need to leave yourself a turning gap.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but we do have those, the bag panels that you do, they do it slightly differently. So I thought I'd just show you another way of making a bag. Because that's all this is, it's a bag shape, and then you're just going to do something different to it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop my, oh, I haven't got my pink one. Right, I'm going to leave my turning gap in the side because I'm going to be boxing off the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so another 1/4 inch seam. I tend to just use it all the time. It's easiest, isn't it? Because it's what's on your, it's what your sewing machine foot sort of gives you. So we're just sewing all the way around again. Hannah's saying about using it for the dog walk. That is where the idea came from.
Oh, okay.
Because I would take my my coffee cup from home. I use the recycled, the ones that like the thicker ones. My mum's actually thrown one away before because she thought it was the throwaway ones.
Oh no.
I went to pick it up and she went, no, I threw it away.
Oh.
But I would go out for a walk with the dog, and then where do you put your cup?
Where?
Once you've, so this is the idea, and you can put your, if you take the dog, you know, with your car, you can put your car keys in here, you can put your phone in here, and it's just a tiny little bag.
And I suppose it's washable afterwards
Oh,
as well,
completely.
isn't it? 'Cause you
So
can
what
spill
I tend
coffee
to
all over
do is I tend to take some kitchen roll with me, put it in the bottom, and then I put that in my cup when I finish. So if there's any sort of little bits left, then it just soaks it up. And then I do it as a crossbody, because then you can put your little poop bags in there as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go all the way around. The grey, so I've got the grey here as mine, which is in the coffee bundle.
Yeah.
And I think that flatters, it complements the bundle really nicely. But adding the brown on the back, you could choose...
Brunette.
Oh, brunette. You could use another part of the panel if you wanted to.
Yeah, of course.
But you won't see it because it goes against the other piece. So it's nice to just use the brown. And then you've got the panel that you can do. So I'm leaving my turning gap in the side. Needle down, back stitch. And then just back to where I started. It's lovely because I haven't got to get used to the machine now because I just know, famous last words.
Yeah.
So you would snip off your corners.
Right.
No, you won't.
Oh, no.
No, because we're boxing our corners. So the way I box my corners is pop my hand in. Now mine is much stiffer than yours because that's just medium interfacing, isn't it?
Oh, so you still stowed down to the bottom even though you're doing box corners?
I did. I know because Rebecca Reed does a special little quirky thing. So she stops 1.5 inches and back stitches, but I always forget.
Yeah.
You're lucky if I remember to leave the turning
back. If you cut it out before
you can do
start,
a box.
Then
you can do that.
To do it, yeah.
You can do that.
Is this beginner friendly, says Kerry?
I've put confident beginner because where you're placing this and then you're attaching this bit. She says, I haven't attached that one. You're attaching this bit to here.
Right.
So that could be a little bit complicated.
Okay.
I wouldn't say do it as your very first. If you make a tote bag, and then you'll be fine with this.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm just pulling out my box corners because you can make a tote bag without doing box corners. But if you do box corners on a tote bag, then you'll be.
And have you measured in? Do you measure in a certain amount?
I have. I think it's 1.5 inches.
Oh, it says in the instructions.
It does say all the instructions. So we tried to do the condensed instructions to see if we could do it without photographs, and it worked really well. I've got no nails, so I can't lift this up. So I'm going to do 1.5 inches and take my pen, and just draw a line. Now if you did want to cut this out, you can, but just do 1.25 inches, and then your seam allowance would make it 1.5 inches. And it just boxes the bottom so that when you pop your coffee cup or your tea cup, I must admit I do put tea in mine, not coffee. If you do put your tea or your coffee cup in, it just gives it a nice place for it to sit. And now I'm just going to sew across those two lines there. I'm keeping half an eye on the time. But all the instructions are there, so if we don't finish it, I just want to show you how to slide this, the wrap underneath. That's the bit that you need to know.
Why don't you use your thread cutter button?
Because I haven't done it yet.
No, it's just automatic.
But don't you have to? But I've got my bottom thread out.
Just next time you do it, I think you should just. No.
Oh, isn't that supposed to go somewhere?
No, not that bit there. Right, no, don't worry.
Okay.
Carry on sewing. When you get to the next
yes,
seam,
okay.
I'll finish it, yeah.
Well, that's exciting. And you will box the bottom of your lining as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the bit that turns it into, and this is why it's nice to have the coordinating colour, because you see this bit on the top. So you will have either the grey or the cream. Pushing my corners out. So now I've got the coffee pot on there, but on the other one I think I've got one of the teacups, I think. Okay, so you can iron yours. So that's big enough for my coffee cup. And then you take your, I should have ironed this. Pushing my corners out. See, those are not perfect corners. So now you're going to fold this down. That's the back. This one is the front. You slide this up underneath.
Right.
So it's just hidden under there. And then you pin, and then you do a top stitch going all the way around. And that helps, that just secures it. Yours would be a little neater than mine.
Well, yeah, you're not trying to make it in half an hour at home, are you? Because we've got to manage a special in 15 minutes.
I'm going to have to wait and see, because I don't know what it is.
I know I had to switch you off, but not you. Ian keeps coming to gallery, forgetting that I can hear everything that goes on. So I had to switch my talk back off because he was busy chatting away now.
Right. Taking that off, and then I'm just going to do a top stitch. Are we still all right for tying, John?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so. There we go. I'm trying to make sure I don't sit on my pins.
No.
Move it around a little bit.
Just put your pins in like
I
toy
know,
soldiers
my
because they're
nan
facing in the
taught
wrong
me to
direction
do that
for you
the
to
right
pull them
way.
out from there.
There we go. So needle down.
Pin out.
And then pin out. I've stabbed myself so many times today. So and depending on, because some people might not have the ability to use a free arm, so you might have to sew this the other way.
Yeah.
But it does just fit. So this one is a slightly big. Is this bit called the throat?
The throat is the big space between where your needle is and the main part of the machine.
So putting it on here on the free arm, it just fits nicely because you can still keep turning it.
Yeah.
Which is
so
what
if you've got an
need to
industrial,
do.
you don't get a free arm. You
I
have to do it
know,
the other way around.
I
and the
really
720
did.
that Delphine's got doesn't have a free arm.
I know, I saw her post. I really did weigh up which one I wanted to get. And I was thinking about, it may not be my forever machine, but I want the next machine up.
Yeah.
And then when I get my next machine, this one will still be available, because I'd like to sort of have one machine set up for free motion, so I don't have to keep changing feet and doing that sort of thing. So I can have that one set up as a second machine, and have this one on the main table.
This is where you need to buy a walking foot as well.
It is. It's on. I said I'm going to ring Jane from Jane from
Eleanor.
Genome. Oh, so I see. I call her Jane from Genome, but she's not. She's
Yeah.
Jane from Eleanor, isn't she?
She's both. She's both.
She's
yeah.
both. She's very lovely.
Right. Just. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. No. You should have. I was going to show you how to use the needle.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry.
So then this part. Now I didn't put my little string in.
No, but you'd need to put a. Is it string or is it elastic?
It's elastic. So I use like a little hair tie.
Yeah.
To pop in there.
So you'd sew that into
So you would
the
sew that,
seam.
and then you would pop your button on here.
Right.
Now the bit at the top. Let's loop that down. The bit at the top, so you don't have to put the gross grain ribbon if you don't want to. You can hold it like this.
Right.
And
well,
you
no,
can
if you're walking
put,
a dog, you want
but you can put one of those. I want to say I call it a carabiner, but it's not.
It is, you know,
Is it?
I know exactly what you mean.
So
but the only trouble is
and
if
then
you've
you
got
could-
half a cup of coffee.
It's more for when it's finished.
Okay.
So then you could then hook it onto
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
clothes and stuff if you want to. But the way that you attach both, so you do your right sides out,
You've got time.
as
you've
we
got 10
did with
minutes, don't
everything
worry, you've got
else.
10 minutes, fine.
So place this
Right.
where,
Now,
so depending on where your coffee is.
To make that, are the instructions for the strap on the...
Yeah, they are all there. So depending on what your size is, so if you had the bigger one, it doesn't quite reach.
Right, which is
Can
why
you
you
see
had
that,
the
which is
couple
why
of
you would
inches
have.
on. Yeah.
Yes. So you would place your cup inside if you were making it for the other one. Decide where you're going to place. So I just want to be able to see the coffee word.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop a pin in there, and then I'll be able to position my.
So this is why maybe, Kerry, it's not a beginner, because there's a few little,
Yes.
not faffy bits, but a few bit more complicated bits.
Yes. So you're popping this bit on the top because you need to think about where you're going to be centering it.
Yeah.
There. And then you would pop your ribbon underneath. So I'm just going to pin that one on.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn it around, making sure it's lining up with that centerpiece there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already top stitched this piece all the way round. And then you're going to sew a little square. So if you can see that one, you can sew a little square with a cross in the centre.
Yeah. Ooh, camera's got a little bit funny, Em.
I don't mind it being blurred if it's on me. So take my pin out again. And then you're just going to do that. Now, depending on how big your handle, how big you want your handle to be, depends on how far in you come.
Yeah.
So you can do a tiny little one to pop your hand
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So it's entirely up to you. But as I said, you can tweak this for whatever size coffee. I have to give Steve credit, my husband credit, because I was just making it for my recycled cup, and he said, but if you've worded it as a travel mug, excuse me, as a travel mug, so you need to make it different sizes.
Oh yeah.
So I then I had to go to all these different coffee shops, John.
Whoa, that's a
I know,
bind, isn't
it's
it?
awful having to test all these different coffees and hot chocolates to see if their mugs fitted, and they did, so it was okay. Do you want to know the nicest one I found? And I don't think you'll be able to have it, John. One of the big coffee places, they do a specific chocolate sweet that you can buy that's very popular, that's purple, okay?
Yeah.
And they have it flavoured as the hot chocolate.
What, the Quality Street?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's really,
But apparently you can now
really
buy
nice.
tins of, I read this somewhere this week, you can buy Quality Street tins with just the one flavour.
Just the one in, yes. Yes, you can.
That'd be better for Hannah, because she only eats certain colours. The triangles, so she'd have a whole box with triangles in.
Well, if my mum is watching, I've just eaten all of the Maltesers. Other chocolates are available because they are my mum's favourite. So whenever we get a box, she always eats all the
So you've eaten
Maltesers
them all
first.
today, so we
so
don't
I've
get
eaten all the ones today. Elliot said it was okay when he popped in because he said he doesn't like them. So.
Elliot's been in this morning when he
Yeah,
dropped
he
off
just
Amy.
came in. He came in to say bye to Emma. So yes, all the Maltesers have gone.
It's funny that he eats everything else, doesn't he?
I think it's just because it wasn't his favourite, not that it wasn't one that he liked. And then I'm just going to do the same.
Oh, he doesn't eat
on
fruit
the
or
other
vegetables,
side.
no. Squishy fruits. So he doesn't like passion fruits.
Oh, that's lovely.
Blueberries. Oh, honestly. He doesn't like raspberries because they burst in his mouth. Yeah, what about a grape then?
Yeah, because they're
you
very
and Elliot
similar,
have the
aren't
most
they?
fascinating conversations, Hannah.
All food related.
Oh, it's because there's a great big poster on the wall, because this building used to be a healthy food place. It's gone down the nick since then. But there's a big thing on the wall, like the whole one wall is covered in a picture of a photograph of fruit.
Healthy.
And Elliot sits in front of that panel now.
Do you know, I've not noticed that.
Have you not? They're on every wall.
I have to go and have a look. So I'm just doing my cross now.
Yeah.
And then it will make it nice and firm. And coming back again.
Okay.
You're going to show me how to do the...
Yeah, so
okay.
when you finish
When
sewing,
I get to that bit,
just tell me when, don't do anything, just
Okay.
stop sewing when you've finished.
Right, back stitch. Right, I've stopped.
Okay, now press the scissors. And then lift the foot up. You only have to set it for the memory one. You don't have to set it for the...
And it's long enough as well.
Yeah. When you use a thread cutter, even normally when you cut the thread, you leave a long thread. When it's done with a thread cutter, they design it so that it doesn't go back in. Has yours gone back in?
Just
No,
a little bit.
No, it's still there.
It was just a little... Oh, is it? But is it
You
because
don't
I
have to
don't
put-
have it on the out? Because I have it on the
No,
outside.
you don't
have it on
to
the
pull
inside.
it through. So what you do is when you put your bobbin in, you take
Yes.
it round that shape and cut the end off.
That-
So you cut it round that plastic thing.
Okay.
There you go. Right, cut that off. Then that's it. You don't do anything else. Don't pull it through.
Do you
like
know?
an
I thought it was
old-fashioned
much
machine.
more complicated than that.
Put the top back on.
Yes.
And then you can start sewing.
Wow.
Right, now I've done that. Member manager special in 5 minutes' time. Oh, is Ian putting his makeup on? I don't understand how we're going to clear Dawn off that table, wash the table, and get Ian in. Anyway.
You're amazing. You can do it, John. There you go. So I'm removing my threads.
Okay.
Oh, just taking these threads off. Now, as I said, you will have a more steady sew on yours, and then this goes over the top, and then in the true fashion of here's one I made earlier, you would have your little...
You could have a magnetic
thread
clasp
on
there if
there.
you wanted,
You
if you didn't want to do
could.
the button and the loop.
The only thing that happened to me, so my original one I made this years ago, is
Right.
I had, you know, one of the poppers?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
old-fashioned
no,
poppers.
they're no good because you have to press them.
And I had it plugged in, and then I opened, and it came off, and then
Yeah,
it spilled
no, they're
everywhere.
no
So it
good,
needs
but-
to be something really, really secure.
Yes.
But yes,
I mean, that's a
magnetic
good
clasp
idea.
would
Yours is a
be-
good idea because it's elasticated so it'll move and everything like that. But brilliant. And then, so also, I'm going to go through all the panels, everything now. So I'm going to say thank you very much. No. Before I do that, the grosgrain ribbon. So if you fold that in half, where did that get stitched?
It goes underneath
When
here,
you're sewing
when
that
you're
thing
sewing
on.
that bit on,
Okay,
and then
brilliant.
just make sure it doesn't show out the other side
Yeah.
enough so that it's secure. And that's why you do the cross, because you don't want the ribbon to unthread.
Perfect.
Okay.
When are you in next?
2nd of January.
2nd of January.
Yes.
Hey. Have a lovely Christmas,
And
you and the
you.
family. Now, I'm going to have to ask you
Yep.
to pack up really, really quickly while
And
I
quietly.
do this. And if you could just wipe the amount that we ask, if you could just wipe the table when you're done.
I will.
And then I'll go through the bundles now, and then it'll be time for Ian to be here with the manager's special. Right. Okay, so let's do each bundle. So let's do the coffee bundle. What's in? Coffee bundle first. So you get the instructions, you get 1/2 metre of the grey, you get a fat quarter of brunette, and you get the panel. Beautiful coffee panel. There it is. £21.99. Whilst I've got that panel out, panel on its own, you could make this bag. You could make whatever you want with it, really. Make a wall hanging, anything. Look. Oh, there you got a picture. Very limited of the panel on its own. Coffee time, anytime. £10.99 panel on its own. Gorgeous. Then we have the panel for the tea, the positivity. Right. In the bundle. So you get the instructions. You get 1/2 metre of cream and a fat quarter of cream and 1/2 metre of your green or your teal, plus your positivity panel. Where's the gravy boat? That is not a gravy boat. How would you pour it? Like that, like in France. Yeah, you dip your croissant and then go, yeah, have you never been? Okay, while we're there, let's do the panel. Let's do the positivity panel. Tell Ian he can set up now. Thank you very much. Remember, Ian, we have to be finished by 5 too because it's Yarn Lane today. Positivity panel on its own, £10.99. Shh. He's got no mic on at the moment. Oh, he has, just not switched on. Okay, £10.99 for that panel on its own. Yeah, I thought Ian had knocked the end of his microphone off, that was all. Then I've got the complimentary bundle. Works with both. £12.99. Even if you're not going to make this pan, it's a lovely bundle. You get your blue, your cream, your lemon and your brunette. You can't find the pre-order, you can't find the Manager Special on pre-order. It will only be as Ian brings it live. None of us got any idea. We don't know. So we're going to be as surprised as you are, basically. £12.99. Right. Okay, that was the last thing. Right. It is now time for the Manager Special. We couldn't get a manager, so we've got Ian. This is Ian, right?
Good morning. And good morning, John. Good morning. The Deputy Manager.
What's your real title of a job then?
I look after all our lovely guests and booking them in.
Is that not God's title? What's it say on your contract?
It says...
Ian. Right, just
Ian.
being Ian.
Ian.
Okay then, so now this is the Manager Special. None of us knew about it, but it's so worth waiting for apparently because he's going to do... So how many have you got?
Not many.
No. Not
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
two.
Two
There's
different Manager
two
Specials,
specials, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the big bundle then.
Yeah. So
what
the first
have you got and what is it?
Okay, so first of all, we've got a bundle of Riley Blake pre-cut fabrics, which, as we all know, are fantastic. Very, very nice. The Exquisite Collection, as you can see here. Oh, right, with this way around. Yes, yeah. And now I've opened this so we can have a look through and you can have a flick through some of these.
Now you have seen some of the Exquisite pre-cuts before today. Is this one brand new, did you say?
It's not been on very many times.
No, it is new.
Yeah,
it's new.
Yeah.
Twice before it's been on. Okay, so keep flicking it.
Yeah, as you can see. I mean, all very Riley Blake in terms of their designs. I mean, they do have a wonderful...
Who's the designer of it?
Oh, this one is Jerry Robinson.
Okay, then, because what we know is that the Riley Blake team always choose either up-and-coming or well-established designers that they feel that will fit into their ethos and everything like that. So you do get a huge range of different designers that create all these different looks. So they all have their own individuality, but they fit within the ethos of the Riley Blake
umbrella.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and the colours obviously are gorgeous in these, and it would create something very wonderful.
Okay.
So you're getting this wonderful...
No.
There we go.
No, turn it around towards you. So you do it towards yourself all the time. That's
all
it.
right, I'll do that. And plus we're putting in 2 design rolls as well.
Of the same fabric?
Yeah, within that. So there's one Sonnet Dusk one, and there's also one from the Exquisite. So
okay, so one of those design rolls matches the 10-inch squares, and the other one is a completely different design.
Yes, yeah,
who's the designer of that one?
That one is Sonnet Dusk by... Ooh, it doesn't show.
Okay, don't worry.
Curry Chef.
Okay, so she's all part of the same deal. So you're getting a 10-inch charm pack of Riley Blake Exquisite. You're getting a design roll of Riley Blake Exquisite. And you're getting a design roll of, what was it called?
Exquisite. It was the Sonnet.
I've never seen that one before, you see.
Sonnet Dusk.
Okay. All of these items have been on air once before. That's all, right? Once before. So if you bought all 3 of them, and after midnight tonight, if you buy all of them individually, they will cost you $149.97. However, $49.99 3-way split pay, no interest charge. So, Ian, what are you going to do?
Well, let's take £25 off that.
Oh, no build-up then. No build-up. £25 off. £25 off. £124.97. So look, your split pay goes down. You pay $41.65. Now, if you are taking up the split pay option, as soon as you pay that first payment, right, they will be sent out to you. So you'll have these in time for Christmas. All of them, gorgeous. They're 100% cotton, machine washable, quilting weight fabric,
Yeah.
124.97.
Fantastic. I mean, I think you could come up with some wonderful projects with this.
We've made something with Exquisite before, I think. Some really, really luscious, like an Emma Bradford or something like that. Really gorgeous, sumptuous quilt.
This has got Emma Bradford all over it.
It certainly has.
Yeah.
It certainly has. So now 124.97 is a brilliant price. Oh, look at those reds in there.
Yeah,
we didn't
gorgeous.
see those.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 124.97 for a 10-inch charm pack and 2 design rolls is an incredible price.
Very
what do you
festive.
mean? Hang on.
Now, we're very limited with stock of these.
So why are we going again?
Well, it's Christmas.
Well, Ian, if we did that every day, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we? Oh, here we go.
And Neil's not here. Let's go down to $99.99. Why not?
They're $49.99 each. Yeah, no, well, they should be, and they will be again at midnight tonight. So basically, you get one for free almost.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's a great split pay as well there. You've still got the split pay option.
Say that again.
You've still got the split pay
I
option.
know.
Yeah.
Well, if you love it, take advantage of it. Now, the one that they don't know the design of is that charm pack, that same thing.
Yes.
So can we flick, even though
Yes.
that charm pack isn't in this one, because we don't know what the fabric... Oh, that charm pack isn't the same?
That one isn't Sonic Dust.
Is it? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, Sonic Dust.
Yeah, it is, Hannah. So it's not included in this bundle, but we haven't seen the fabric.
Yes.
So we want to see the fabrics you're also
So
getting.
if you
in the
wanted to
design
look
roll.
what Sonic Dust is.
Yes. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So this is, again, right. Oh, that's nice. This is very Riley Blake again, but done by a different designer. But you could easily mix those two because those reds and those pinks are in the. Oh, look. Oh, I've never seen this before. Now, just to warn you, that is not the 10-inch charm pack in this kit. I'm just
look
showing
at
you that
those.
so you see what the fabrics look
those. like
like in the design roll that you're getting. But you are getting 2 design rolls and a 10-inch charm pack for £99 and 99 pence. Split pay. There's only 7 left. There are only 7 of that bundle left
I'm
now.
not
So you get the
surprised.
10-inch charm pack, 2 design rolls for £99.99. Just because it's Christmas. It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, okay, too many of you got that in your baskets. Check out. Because if you don't, it's not yours, silly, check out. So stop, go, check out, because you're not all going to get one. Graphics out. Way more people have got that in their basket than we've got stock of. So the next one, gone. It's gone. Yeah, right.
So
What's
I
this
mentioned
then?
the Sonnet Dusk.
Yeah.
And so we just had a look at some of the fabrics there.
Oh,
so we've got
Sonnet.
Sonnet. Yeah,
You've
not
been
Sonic.
saying Sonic, and I was like, I don't understand why this is called Sonic.
A sonnet as in a
Yeah.
poem.
Yes. Okay.
Not
So
Sonic
look,
as
you
in
can
the
see how
hedgehog.
much these cost. £49.99. £49.99,
Yeah.
which just
And
shows
again-
what a brilliant deal that last one was. But that one's all gone now. So you have to do something just as good now. if
So
not
look
better.
at these again. So we didn't get a chance to look at all of these. There's some fantastic
I
colours
love
down.
those
Yeah.
stripes. Oh, look at that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, look.
Again, all very much the Riley Blake colour palettes
Yeah.
that they use and the
Like a-
designs. Yeah.
Raspberry and kind of coffee. Oh, they went into the teals.
Yeah.
Say that again, Han. Okay, we've got to go. Hannah's just said something in my ear, which I don't think she meant to say. So, crash.
Let's take...
How much?
£10 off it.
Oh, it's on a fixed price auction. The computer won't let it.
Oh.
It goes to $39.99, but we cannot crash the machine. Ian.
Well, if you purchase this, you'll get it at $39.99.
Yes, and Ian will guarantee that £39.99.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult because you want to see it written down, don't you? Is Hayley watching? Can she do it from home? Oh, okay, brilliant. No,
Can I
that
write it
doesn't
on this?
work.
Do you want me to write 39?
Just because you've written it on a piece of paper doesn't mean you definitely get it for £39.99. I don't know why they do
Look at
this.
that.
Fixed price. That's the wrong way. There you go.
$39.99.
That's air erasable pen, so that won't be there for much longer. Well, actually,
nor will the fabrics.
The price goes up at midnight. If it hasn't sold out, the price will go back up to $49.99. I've never seen other way Sonnet Dusk before, ever. I've got a feeling
this may have only been on
Once. It's been
yeah,
on once.
Yeah.
It's been on once.
Yeah. And because we love you so much, we wanted to give you we wanted to go a manager special. Now, has Hannah heard anything from Hayley or Neil?
No.
Really? Should we take a bit more off?
No, what?
Go on. They're not in the office.
Okay, you're going to have to say it then. I'm just going to go over here.
Do you know what?
We can't physically crash it, but...
Well, I think because we took so much off that one, and it's a fantastic bargain, let's take another £5 off this, so you're going to get this for $34.99.
Tell them, not me.
$34.99, not $39.99. In fact, I'm going to cross it out and put 4. There you go.
This is market
34.
trading at its best, isn't it, this one?
The graphics, Elliot will be doing his nuts.
Elliot's not here today, it's fine. $34.99. No, we can't
$4.99.
crash it. The machine won't let us crash it. You will pay $34.99. And you've been on once before.
But it's
I
official.
hope Cindy's not watching, that's all I can say.
It's official. I've written it down. It's official. $34.99.
If you have any issues, it's Ian.
Right.
They're easy to work out. They're easy to work out. At 49,
Oh,
not
they're not
$49.99,
spotted that one before, look at that.
$34.99. Is that right? You will pay $34.99. Okay, keep going through, keep looking at those, keep flicking through them different. Yeah,
now, I can't believe there's any of these left at this price.
Well, because I tell you, it's the psyche of people not seeing the price actually go down. Even though we guarantee it will go down to $34.99.
Right.
If they're watching with the sound off if they're at work,
Possibly.
they don't know it's gone down to $34.99.
Possibly, yeah.
So, and sometimes people just want to see it. Keep going through. And it takes a while as well to check out, doesn't it? If you're on the phone line, there's a small queue on the phone line.
More than likely, but our lovely call centre will help you.
Did you warn them?
Well, this has all happened so quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't. You always ask me that question. You
I
always
know,
catch
and
me
you've
out
never
on
done
that.
it. You've never done it.
You always catch me out on that.
Here we go now. We're just going to try and see if it will do it now. No. So it goes to $34.99. There's lots of you on the phone lines. Stay where you are. The call centre will be with you at the moment. You're fine, are you, Hannah? Yeah, fine, stock-wise at the moment. $34.99 this is. Put your piece of paper in. Shove your piece of paper in. Flat on the table.
I'm going to write it properly.
All right then. $34.99 this goes to. In your own time, Ian.
I have to do a little smiley face. Wonky eye there.
Right, while you're all... There you go, $34.99. Wow, smiley face. Right, shall we do tomorrow's menu? Is that what you're saying?
You've had enough of me
We'll do
already.
tomorrow's menu. No, stay there, because we'll have to see how we're doing. So it's me tomorrow. Clearance fabrics at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we've got the Sew Girl Pippi Pyjamas with Fiona Hesford.
Oh,
She
they're
says
lovely.
she's going to be wearing them and her hair in rollers for that hour. Then at 10 o'clock, we've got Sewing Room Tools. Then we've got Sew Girl Patterns at 11. And then at 12, Kerry's here doing Living in Loveliness at 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
she's
that
coming in.
is tomorrow's menu. Now, I'm going to keep Ian here until the end, but we're going to go to Yarn Lane in a minute. We've got Sam... Oh, what? Oh, no, we're not, apparently. Oh, we've got a message from... I'll do that now. Message from Margaret from Ian. Wonderful deal, Ian. Job title, Ian.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all he does. He only does
I am
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to Yarn Lane in a minute. You'll see more of Ian in a second. Sam Speedo's in, doing her ripple jumper. She looks incredible. She looks absolutely fantastic. And the project's really good. You've seen them already on her Facebook Live and everything. Not Facebook Live, on her Facebook page and her social medias. So don't go anywhere. If you've already bought from me today, your P&P is paid for on there. This is $34.99. Let's have a look at it again. £34.99. If you bought something from me this morning... Oh, Julie's got her charm pack.
Oh, well
If
done.
you've bought something from me this morning, your P&P is paid for on Yarn Lane. If you've never logged into Yarn Lane before, it's the same login details as your Sewing Street one is, if you've never been. £34.99. Right, we're going. Thank you, Ian, for your
It's been a
manager
pleasure.
specials.
Pleasure.
Next time, could you check the machine or crash it?
Yeah, well,
and next time tell the call centre.
Couldn't cope with the low prices.
No, it couldn't, exactly. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you on Same Street tomorrow morning, or I'll see you in 4 minutes on Yarn Lane.